throws, looking for Keenan Webb, has a step on the receiver, and it's cut at the 10. 5, touchdown, Guthrie Bluejays. And the Guthrie Bluejays are state champions for the first time in school history, and they are celebrating on the field.
The following is a production of Guthrie Football, 4-time state champions.
Staley gets the snap. He's running with it left side. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Guy Staley and the Blue Jays regain the lead.
Next time that I talk to you, I will be talking to the greatest team in Guthrie High School history.
The Blue Jays are looking to add yet another gold ball made of Guthrie blue.
Ryan Dutton takes the snap. And there you have it. The 2011 Class 5A state champions are your very own Guthrie Blue Jays for the third time in school history, and they have dashed onto the field. Motion to the left side. They run to the left side with Alexander. Across the 5, to the 1. Touchdown! Ida Alexander. And for the fourth time in school history, the Guthrie Blue Jays are your Class 5A state champions, and strike up the band one final time.
One thing that will never be replaced is MTXE. Mental toughness, extra effort.
It's being determined to win in the face of all odds, all obstacles, and coming together as a unit to accomplish that.
Year after year, the Blue Jay offense is amongst the most prolific offenses in all of Class 5A.
Option reverse to Callens. Callens looking for throw. Wide open. Blaze Hastings, can they connect? He does. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Reverse pass, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Strike up the band.
It's that time again. It's time for Blue Jay football.
Hit hard. Landry Chapel gets every Blue Jay fan off their seat.
It's now.
Strike up the band.
On the Guthrie Radio Network.
Guthrie football. Open up minds. It's time to go.
Launch authorization received.
3, 2, 1.
Guthrie Football 2021 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities through community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terror Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Bank First, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Power Washing, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Radio Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
From beautiful Gelsma Stadium here in downtown Guthrie, welcome to Guthrie Bluejay Football here on Hot 93.7 FM KSPI, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you as we get set for the Woodward Boomers and the Guthrie Bluejays in a key District 5A2 matchup. Glad to have you on board. And Phil, Blue Jays, it's going to be one of our keys that we're going to talk about, but coming off that emotional loss last week, got to put that in the past. I think that's going to be one of our keys to victory. Got to put that behind because you got to get a key district home win tonight.
Yeah, you got to forget about last week. Of course, last week was such a tremendous ball game. I think if the kids, of course, you don't ever want to lose a ball game, but I think they got to realize, hey, we can play with the best in 5A. No doubt about that. But you're right, key matchup tonight with Woodward Boomers, and should be a good ball game. Woodward's going to bring kind of what they always bring. You're going to kind of know what you're getting with Woodward. They've got a big. We'll break them down deeper. They got a big senior quarterback, a big junior wideout, and definitely have some weapons on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Blue Jays enter the contest tonight, 4-1 on the season, 0-1 in district play. Woodward Boomers 2-3 on the year, 0-1 in district play. We'll go through their schedule here a little bit later on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. And Interbank was a proud tailgate sponsor for last week's game, and they do a great job with our community. Donated over $19,000 for basketball scoreboards that will go inside the high school gymnasium. The scoreboards in the gymnasium will go to the junior high. The ones at the junior high will go to the practice facility at the high school.
Yeah, and that's just for this year. I mean, these guys step up every year, no matter what is asked of them. They're supporters of athletics, supporters of the band, supporters of the choir program, supporters of everything that touches our community, and really appreciate what they do for all the kids and for everybody in the community. It's outstanding.
Absolutely. Interbank, visit them online and in person, just blocks away here from Jelsma Stadium. We'll take our opening timeout here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Blue Jay schedule tonight as well as next week. Get ready, Phil. It's next week. It's upon us. And we'll also go over some game notes between Guthrie and Woodward. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Blue Jay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues from beautiful Jelsma Stadium. And boy, I just can't brag enough. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. Homecoming royalty getting ready to be announced here on site here at Jelsma Stadium. And they had the homecoming alumni assembly this morning at the high school gymnasium. Then the students had their royalty assembly. So then you threw the parade in there. You had the Hall of Fame banquet. By the way, at halftime, we got a special treat for you at halftime. Not only will we introduce you to the 3 Hall of Famers at Guthrie High School, but tonight they're also honoring the 2011 Guthrie High School Football State Championship team.
Heck of a ball team.
Yeah, and I got some numbers and stats, and they will blow your mind how good those numbers and stats. So that's at halftime.
Yeah, it's been a great day, like you said, Chris, all day long. Of course, I know we're a little partial, but I've lived in a lot of different places over my lifetime and been to a lot of different homecomings in different communities. Nobody does it like Guthrie, Oklahoma. I mean, it's a great day. Weather was perfect. A little warm for October.
A little warm.
But it's better than rain, and just a fabulous day, and we should have a fabulous football game as well tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. And our Hall of Famers, by the way, go ahead and introduce them. We'll go in depth with them at halftime, but congratulations to Keaton Cowan's 2009 Hall of Famer, 2004 David Washington, in 1996 Nicole Monroe Morton.
Yeah, 3 classy inductees. I mean, doing good things in life now, did great things on the field and on the track and in the cross-country competitions, but in the basketball court. But, yeah, I mean, it's always fun to do it, but it's even more enjoyable when you have 3 first-class inductees like we did today. And the thing I appreciate the most, very short speeches. We were in and out of there. Yeah, it was good. But, no, it was fabulous. And it's so good for the families. I mean, we were in the parade, and they're on the back, and David told me, he said, my mom is going to be sitting right over there, and Keaton told me where his mom was going to be, so I spaced it out to where I could stop and let moms they came out on the street, got pictures with their babies, had a good time. So, and that's what it's all about. Yeah. I mean, it's been a great day all the way around.
Well, I know the David Washington family has us on our YouTube feed, and so we will definitely carry that alive here at halftime as the royalty here at Guthrie High School is being introduced to the home crowd here. Phil, in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the game notes coming into this ball game here. The Guthrie Blue Jays lead this all-time series 17-15. Blue Jays have really had the luck on the wins on their side in the last 10-12 matchups this year. Yeah. Now, do remember, Woodward came in here in Guthrie in 2009, won 28-14, snapped Woodward's 9-game losing streak to those Blue Jays.
Yeah, that was a shocker. I mean, that was a shocker, but I tell you what, it's always. There was so much in Guthrie's football history prior to 2000 that you'll see a lot of these, streaks, and it's streaks are, I don't want to say they're meant to end, but they inevitably do end. And I think it's the bad thing is there's always those group of kiddos, the seniors especially, that are on the field when that happens, and that hurts a little more. Right. there's no shame. Woodward over the years has been a very competitive football team over the years, and should be, like I said, should be a great ball game tonight. I'm just glad we don't have to drive to Woodward and to our destination we're going to next week. We've done that before.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a second. Well, meanwhile, Woodward, Phil, haven't had a winning season. Have only had one winning season and only 3 playoff appearances since 2011. That's when you play in District 5A2, that's going to happen.
It's a little misleading. I mean, I guarantee you if they were in other districts, that would not be the case. But when there's 4 spots and 3 of the spots are taken up by Guthrie, Carl Albert, and Bishop McGinnis, you're playing for 1 spot.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's tough. It's tough to get in there, but they've had their moments. And they've got a couple really athletic kids back from last year. We saw them last year, very athletic young men, and so they'll be able to do a few things offensively, I'm sure, tonight.
And Woodward's got a great head coach, Rick Lugent, his 3rd season at Woodward, and we were there a year ago and had to kick some, maybe 2 years, I can't remember, 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, had to kick some kids off the team before a big game. And
the day of.
The day of, yeah. So he's X's and O's. He comes from Perry, but just a top-notch football coach and a guy.
Yeah, good man. And what I liked about that, I mean, there was nothing good about that when that happened.
Right.
But what I did like about it is he established, I think it was his first year.
That's right.
I run this program. This is how we're going to do it. If you can't be a part of that, well, then you can't be a part of us.
Right.
And so, we need more of that in our world. We need more people that set standards and then hold people accountable to meet those standards and be a part of a team, So, good man, good football coach.
Homecoming royalty being announced here on the field of Jelsma Stadium. Let's go ahead and take a look at the season schedule for the Guthrie Bluejays, Phil. Again, off to that 4-1 start. Had that setback last week to Carl Albert, 22-19. We are halfway through the high school football season.
Yeah, it goes quick. I tell you just kind of blink and there you are, right?
Blue Jays, again, 4-1. Got Woodward tonight, Guyman next week. Do note your Guyman score, Guyman date. That's next Thursday on the road at 7 o'clock. The radio team, the broadcast team will be making the trip. So
we're going to be working Thursday and Friday because when we get home, it'll be Friday.
It will be Friday, yes, absolutely. So that is the Blue Jays schedule. And go ahead and take a real quick at the Woodward, their season so far. Woodward, again, 2-3 on the season, Phil. Lost to Clinton, no shame in that, 41-14. Did beat Bethany 17-12. Lost to Weatherford, no shame there. Lost that game 25-15. Blew out Western Heights 56-0. And then last week opened up district play against Bishop McGinnis. Lost that one 45-14. So your losses are Clinton, Weatherford, McGinnis. A lot of teams don't have 3 losses on their schedule.
Yeah, a lot of teams have 3 losses on their schedule with that schedule, but and that goes back. We talk about the toughness of 5A2 in district play, and then you match that up with 2 of the best teams in 4A. They're out there playing, and so no shame in those losses. And they were competitive. The McGinnis game wasn't real competitive, but the Weatherford game was very competitive. The game was very competitive, and so these kids have been in some ball games this year already.
This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show from Jelsma Stadium. We're going to leave it here. For our video audience, we're letting them see the homecoming royalty, and so we wanted to at least have the pictures for them. I think we have 1 or 2 left. So real quick, this is called stretching, Phil.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at District 5A2 standings and what that loss for Guthrie last week. Where did the Guthrie Jays stand district standing wise?
Yeah, I mean, just really everything they were working towards before the game last week is still on the table. You got the Carl Albert McGinnis matchup tonight. If McGinnis beats Carl Albert, and then here in a few weeks we have McGinnis home.
Week 9,
we play McGinnis here, and we beat McGinnis. Now it's about the points.
Right.
Yeah, now it's about the points. And so once you look at all the points, Guthrie still is in the hunt for a district title. Going to have some help, and that help starts tonight with the McGinnis Fighting Irish.
Before we go to break, let's go ahead and bring our 3rd member of the broadcast team, Ronnie Phillips, and get his thoughts as the homecoming royalty is about done here. I think we're going to have a queen here in a little bit. But, Ronnie, first off, good afternoon, good evening. Seen you all day, but good evening on the broadcast side of things. And your early thoughts here at Guthrie Woodward.
Yeah, the keys of the game, in my opinion, I heard Phil kind of ask me down there earlier, is do what you do normally, and the most important, stay healthy. We've been lucky enough that we've been healthy mostly throughout the season, just a few bang-ups here and there, but do what you do. Run the ball, pass the ball, play good defense like you have. Just stay healthy is the most important thing, in my opinion, right now.
Yeah,
That's a good-looking hat, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Good-looking hat.
Yeah. Ronnie's been supporting the Chicago Cubs hat, and since, especially last week with that sideline camera edition.
It looked good, baby. It was like good.
A lot of people, hey, where's that Blue Jay hat? And he ended up with 3 hats today. Three Guthrie hats today.
Yeah. I got none.
Well, I think we have a queen, and for our video audience, you can see her right there on your screen. So congratulations to that young lady. And
Gabriella Sam.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Well done. Well, the producer, Aaron, had it. You had it. Well done there, guys.
Oh, Gabriella, and then Sam is her attendant. I'm sorry. It's Gabriella. I apologize. I'm a little slow. I'm a little old, a little long in the tooth. But I figured it out. Looked down there and saw Sam standing there. Wait a second. That's Sam's name.
And there's also a sign that says Gabriella, too, right there.
Oh, there it is right there. Gabriella and Sam.
Can we mute him?
We are now we got to take our time out. Good job there. We will take a time out here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the offensive and defensive starters for the Guthrie Bluejays as we get set for Woodward and Guthrie, a District 5A2 matchup here inside JLSMA Stadium. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
Before you go off on that family vacation, be sure to obtain your Oklahoma Real ID license at the Guthrie Tag Agency. You'll need a Real ID or passport to fly domestically. Don't forget your vehicle's tags, titles, and renewals, and you gotta have that Pike Pass. Do you need to obtain your driver's license? Yes, the Guthrie Tag Agency does that and much more. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. Call 405-282-3873. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues. The Guthrie Bluejay homecoming roll team now exiting the field, headed toward their locker room. Get final instructions from Bluejay head coach Kelly Beebe. Kelly Beebe, the head coach for the Jays, got the job of first year in 2014. Of course, a longtime assistant before that under head coach Rafe Watkins. Came to Guthrie in 2004. A member of 3 of the 4 state championship teams here at Guthrie High School. And a reminder, we will be recognizing the 2011 football state champions at halftime.
Yeah, special football team. And Kelly Beebe's a special coach. I mean, he's been here, as you said, for 3 of the 4 championship runs. And all 3 of those championship runs, undefeated seasons. And one of the best defensive coordinators in the state of Oklahoma, and has done a good job as a head coach as well. And really, you know, the last couple of years had some kids to work with and really started, you know, being able to do some things. And so it's really, you know, I think the future for Blue Jay football looks really, really good.
Real quickly, a reminder, our high school huddle show each and every Wednesday night. Phil and I had a great show this last week. Had Cameron Jordan, the Oklahoman, as well as Jeff Murray, a sports official. You can catch our show every Wednesday night here on 93.7 from 6 to 7, also on our YouTube page, and always a fun show. Of course, our title sponsor for that is Generations Church.
Yeah, we enjoy the huddle, get to talk about all the different football from around the state, and man, there's some great teams out there this year, just outstanding teams.
Going to take a timeout. When we come back, it's the national anthem as the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Welcome back. The Rock, Jelsma Stadium, Hot 93.7 FM. Big hello to Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio. Thank you, Cheyenne. We haven't ran her off yet, Phil. Week 6 of the high school football season.
She's hanging in there.
She helps us out on Wednesday nights and every game night as well. Coming up in a few moments, the Guthrie High School Choir with tonight's national anthem. And then kickoff between the Jays and the Boomers.
Ready to go, ready to go. Bill Perring does a great job with the Guthrie Choir, has for years and years and years. I've had a bunch of my kiddos that were in choir with Bill, and they all had a blast. And he always ends up being, anytime you're in choir, he always ends up being those kids' favorite teacher. So it tells you he's doing a lot of things right, runs a tight ship, but they all respect him and sure love him a whole bunch. So he does a great job. We appreciate Bill.
And we're just seconds away from joining the Guthrie High School Choir. They've been busy. They had a busy alumni assembly and all that good stuff. So here in a few moments, we'll join them for tonight's national anthem as the fans inside Jelsma Stadium rise to their feet. A lot of homecoming folks across the way here tonight. So it should be a great crowd here for Homecoming 2021.
Yeah, it's packed.
ROTC at midfield. And here's tonight's national anthem.
Was so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars, bright stars and bright stars, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets and flags, the ones bursting in the gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
As promised, Phil, a great job, well done job there, I should say. Easy for me to say.
Yeah, they do a great job, and it's just all the different activities at Guthrie. We've had such long tenured leaders of those groups. Whether it's Rob Blackburn with the band or Bill Perring with the choir. Shelley Berryman's ran the drama program for years. And it's just everything. It's just outstanding, and just I always feel lucky to be a Blue Jay, but I feel extra lucky on days like homecoming.
It's a fun week in Guthrie. Can the Blue Jays make it a perfect week in Guthrie? We'll find out. We'll take our final time out here on the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show. When we come back, the Jays run on the field and we kick the ball off for a District 5A2 battle inside Jelsma Stadium. Come back with us. This is the Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC. The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited. Welcome back. Jelsma Stadium, Interbank Bluejay Kickoff Show continues. Here in a few moments, we'll have the captains down on the field. We'll have the video of that. We'll also have the audio of that as well. Ronnie Phillips down on the field with us once again. Captains are starting to make their way out of the baseball locker room, making their way out here. Phil, there's going to be some names that we've become to, with the season halfway over, there's some names we've become very familiar with on offense.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the Blue Jay offense, of course, we think it all begins with number 30, Isaiah Hammonds, and of course, sophomore quarterback, taking a look at him right here, young Calvert. He's so calm, so composed, can really spin the ball, can run the ball when we need him to. I mean, he's very serviceable as a runner also, but I think that his greatest quality is he's very calm on the field. It just no moment seems too big for him.
Got a couple of receivers. There's Carson Walter for our video audience. One catch a game, but Phil, they're always huge.
And always guaranteed to be for a big first down or right in the right moment or something. Of course, we saw Ty Eaton after that. And Ty's an outstanding young wideout for us as well, junior this year, having a great year. So a lot of offensive weapons, but it all starts up front, Chris. It all starts with the big uglies up front. If they're not doing their job, those guys we just talked about can't do their job. So offensive line, all seniors up front, been an integral part of the success we've had.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that offensive starters here, Phil. And there's the 5 seniors you're talking about: Simpson, Dole, Schwartz, Matthews, and Wilhelm.
Yeah, like I said, all seniors. Great Sam's, experienced returning starter. Hayden Simpson's returning starter. Chase Dole's returning starter. Schwartz kids, great center. Big center. Usually Guthrie's known for those smaller centers, right?
Right.
Well, young Schwartz, he doesn't fit that bill. He's a big center.
We'll get to the defensive starters here in a little bit. The captains are making their way toward that Guthrie sideline. Guthrie captains tonight, number 21, Spade Poole, 6 foot, 200-pounder. How about 69, Chase Doles, 5'9", 206. The big guy in the middle, number 45, Chris Chaputis, 6'3", 250-pounder. And number 2, DeAndre Jones, 6'1", 177 pounds. Those are your Guthrie captains tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about Spade, of course, just a 3-year start at that linebacker position. He's got an unbelievable motor and just goes. And Big Chris up front. That D-line sets the tone for the Blue Jay defense, which is an outstanding defense this year. But Chris definitely sets the tone for the defensive side of the ball.
Captains making their way to midfield. Woodward Boomers across the way, also making their way to midfield. We'll have the coin toss here in a little bit. Ronnie Phillips making his way already out there. Our on-field camera operator, Cal Evans, also out there. We'll introduce your whole broadcast team here in a second. Let's go downstairs with tonight's coin toss.
Gentlemen, on to stress good sportsmanship tonight, all right? You guys play. As the captains, you guys take care of your teammates for us, all right? You know what you want to take care of. We don't want to have to do it. We want to let you guys play and let you decide who's going to tonight, but we're going to work hard, all right? And tails, I'm going to flip it. Wait.
Coin toss is in the air.
Defer. So you want the ball, which do you want to kick from? Kick from this end. You want to kick to the wall? Okay. We're going to do this. You guys will stand down there.
So Woodward has won the toss, Phil, and they will defer. So Guthrie and Hayden Calvert's Guthrie Blue Jay offense will be on the field first tonight.
Yeah, I think what we'll see come out and establish that run like you would expect from a Blue Jay offensive team. They'll go establish a run with Isaiah Hammonds up front. Let those big boys we talked about up front open up the holes, set a tone for the game. Calvert's waiting there. Anytime we need to, we can go get chunks of yards quickly with Hayden Calvert as well. So it'll be a good opportunity to see kind of that mindset you were talking about after coming over off that tough loss to Carl Albert last week. Go out, forget about that, get some football out in front of you, put that behind you, and go have some fun tonight.
We'll get your keys to the victory here in a second, Phil, but last week, Carl Albert, obviously their goal was to shut down Isaiah Hammonds, and for the most part, they did a pretty good job. Isaiah Hammonds could have a breakout night tonight.
Could have a breakout night tonight. We compared it back to that 07 Guthrie Carl Albert game when they just said, Kai Staley, you're not going to beat us, and that's what they did with Isaiah last week. They just shadowed him, 3 guys everywhere he went, and said, you're going to have to beat us another way, and so really, nobody would have had a lot of luck last week carrying the ball the way they were defending it, but I look for Isaiah to have a big night tonight.
Blue Jays making their way onto Jelsma Stadium, the homecoming crowd on their feet as they meet and greet the Guthrie Blue Jays. Phil, let's go ahead and get to your keys to victory tonight. And for Woodward first, they got to limit the Jays' offensive possessions.
Yeah, they've got to keep Guthrie off the field. I mean, if they want to have any chance at all, I believe, in this ball game, they've got to absolutely keep them off the field. If they don't do that, it's going to be a long night for the Boomers.
Well, in that case, then they have to win third down offensively and defensively.
Got to win third down on both sides of the ball, and offensively, they got to make sure they're not putting themselves in third and long situations. They'd be that 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 type scenario, I think, to have an opportunity.
Those are Woodward's keys to victory. We'll get Guthrie here in just a second before we kick this one off. The special teams getting their final instruction from Associate Head Coach Tyler Young at the 40-yard line. Woodward Boomers on the far side with white jerseys, gold numbers. It'll be hard to read those tonight with the black pants. Blue Jays in the homecoming uniforms tonight. You see it on our video line. Silver helmets, the G on the side, the blue face mask, the blue jersey tops with white numbers, and the grayish, whitish, we'll go gray, pants tonight with the blue socks. And let's real quickly, Phil, get to your keys to victory for the Blue Jays. First, let the past be the past.
Forget about last week. Today's a new day. Go out and finish a great day with a big win.
Offensive and defensive lines got to be proven again this week.
Yeah, it's like I said, every time, every week, if the Jays are going to go as that offensive and defensive line goes, they set the tone on both sides of the ball. I'd add a third one, special teams for Blue Jays. Still got to clean some things up.
Those are your keys to victory. As you heard, Woodward won the toss and deferred, so they will be kicking right to left, south to north on your Hot 93.7 FM radio dial as we get set for Guthrie High School football. Ronnie, your final thoughts as we kick this one off?
Go Blue Jays. Stay healthy.
Absolutely. We'll get to our Mercy Health report here in a little bit with Ronnie Phillips here in this first quarter as we await the kickoff. Blue Jays, 5 men at the 50-yard line, 3 men at the 30-yard line, 2 men at the 6-yard line, and 1 man deep. That's Ty Eaton inside his 3-yard line. Woodward opened a new quarterback this year. Sam Cheek was the quarterback last year, Phil. Moved him over to wide receiver this year. We'll talk about them offensively here in a little bit. As Woodward approaches the football, we are underway. Homecoming 2021. And the ball will skip across the goal line into the end zone. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Guthrie Blue Jays. And here comes sophomore quarterback Hayden Calvert onto the field for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Hayden's had an outstanding year so far. And we saw last week, of course, everybody's been talking about his ability to throw the ball. But last week we saw his ability to tuck the ball and go get big yards when needed for the Blue Jays. So, you know, he's a tough kid, very athletic, very, very cool out there on the field, really doesn't get overwhelmed by any situation. So position's pretty locked up at quarterback for the next few years for the Blue Jays.
And we talking about taking down Isaiah Calvert, took on the running responsibilities last week. 1st and 10 for the Guthrie Blue Jays. Again, moving left to right on your radio dial. From the 20-yard line, ball in center of the field. 3 receivers set. Ty Eaton in the motion. They will take it to him, hand it off to Isaiah, and Woodward will snuff that one for a 1-yard loss back to the 19-yard line. Isaiah Hammonds is not going to sneak up on anybody this year. That's the game plan.
Yeah, every week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and probably on the bus ride if they're coming to Guthrie, the coaches are telling them, you key on 3-0, we got to shut down 30. Somebody else can beat us, but 30's not going to.
Loss of 1, 2nd down 11, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. That's Jalen Shelf. Calvert slapping the hands, trying to get Woodward to jump. Woodward with a 3-man front as Calvert gets the sign from the sideline. 11 seconds on the play clock. 2nd down 11 from the 19-yard line. They'll rush 3. They'll hand it off to Isaiah. He'll get across the original line of scrimmage, and that will get him just about that. So A 1-yard pickup to the 20, be 3rd down and 10. 50 seconds gone by here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, this is what we would expect. Come out and just run the ball. And so far, the Boomer defense doing a great job up front and winning that up front battle right now.
2 for 2 for sure.
Yeah.
3-man rushed, or just a 3-man front able to stop that. Of course, there's some linebackers, basically linemen pushed back a few yards from the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 for Calvert in the offense. Strips receivers to the right. Calvert to throw for the first time. Plants his feet, and it's going to be nearly intercepted at the 35-yard line. Couldn't get it over the outstretched hands as DeAndre Jones had a tight window. Unable to bring it in as Guthrie goes 3 and out.
Yeah, not what you want to see if you're a Blue Jay fan as far as just come out and set a tone. Of course, you remember last week came out and put together that great long opening drive and just looked like a well-oiled machine. But homecoming brings out some things. You know, there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of things. A lot of times your routine gets disturbed a little bit, but I'm sure the Blue Jays will get on track here shortly.
Remember, one of your keys to victories, Woodward had him win 3rd down. They're 1 for 1 so far. Yeah. Calvert punts this one away. It's a nice punt. It'll bounce at midfield, take a Blue Jay bounce into Woodward territory, and will be down in around the 43-yard line. So here come the Woodward Boomers for the first time offensively. And a couple of names to watch out for tonight at wide receiver, Talon Laird. He wears jersey number 1. Sam Cheap, he'll line up in the slot quite a bit. He wears jersey number 3. And the quarterback, we do believe, is number 16, Wyatt Pope. We'll get that confirmed here in a little bit. But the big guy, offensively and defensively, he's a 5'8" type all-player. Nash Hunter, number 30. He's a senior. He's a fullback, also a linebacker. We'll see how they use him tonight. Boomers to the line of scrimmage, which is their own 44-yard line. Twin receivers each side. Pistol formation. Halfback on the right side. There's a snap, the run on the right side, and Blue Jay defense stuffs that one, no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Big Shaputo's right there in the middle of it to bring him down for no gain. And we talked about D-line, you know, I mean, our defense, all defenses are going to go as the defensive line goes, but they really allow those 2 linebackers, Spade and Jacob, to really go be athletic and run well, and they do. They run really well and go make plays, so defensive line's key.
How about Jacob Barnell last week? 19 tackles against the Carl Albert Titans.
North Church player of the game.
2nd down and 10 for the Boomers. 4 receivers, man in motion from left to right. He'll line up as the halfback spot. From the 44, play action, rolling to his right, surveying, and will be pushed out of bounds by Jacob Barnell. And I would certainly think that would count as a sack there. Oh, excuse me, that's Landon Herzl. I apologize, 15, not 16. I'm so used to calling Barnell.
Yeah.
Good job there, Landon Herzl staying home and getting the quarterback pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, the last 3 weeks, Landon's had outstanding games. He has quarterback sacks in each game, and we're going to call that one, I'm sure, a tackle for a loss, not a sack, but big loss on the play is going to bring down 3rd down and 16 for the Boomers.
TFL. I like that stat. Tackle for loss. That means you're getting back there.
Yep.
So a loss back to the 38-yard line. Loss of 6 yards. So it's 3rd down and 16. Same formation as the first 2. It's a quick snap. Looking to throw. Going downfield on the far side. It's incomplete. Guthrie Cole Whitfield had it bounce right into his chest, but it did hit the turf. And Woodward will go 3 and out. So both teams 3 and out and having to punt the football in their opening possession.
You know, Woodward obviously is a team that historically runs the ball dominantly, and you talked about their big linebacker and fullback. He's hard to miss when he's out on the field because
number 30.
He's 5'10", 250 is what they have him listed at, and so that probably means he's 5'8", 250, but he is a big man.
It's a good snap at the knees, almost blocked, and the ball will bounce tight and will chase it. He's going to pick it up at the 10-yard line, backpedaling to the 5. Here's the return, comes to the near side. He's at the 15, now backtracks a little bit, and Woodward will have him tackled at the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Blue Jays. 9:19 to play in quarter number 1. No score between the Jays and Boomers as Woodward made the 2-hour trip down Highway 33 to get to Guthrie.
2 hours. What are we driving next week? Day and a half?
Guyman, America.
2 years in a row, you told me.
We got to go next year. Got to go to Guyman next year.
Feel a little hot. I don't know if I'm coming down with something.
Now remember, the key to the game was for Guthrie's football team to not look to the past. You got to be good tonight. You can't be looking toward the future.
Look to the future. Okay, I'll stay focused.
That's my key to victory for you tonight.
I'll stay focused.
Thank you. 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Isaiah trying to stretch it to the far side. A stiff arm, though, will bring him down at the 11-yard line. Loss of 4. 3rd down and 14 upcoming.
Tell you, that's just the bottom line. Just our left tackle just flat got beat. Kid came out and made a play. Yeah,
we haven't seen Calvert tuck it yet.
No, and I'm sure we're getting ready to. I mean, it's especially if we keep seeing these kind of results, you're going to see some things. We're going to go north and south a whole lot quicker. And of course, Jason Rice, offensive coordinator for Blue Jays, has done a great job all year, and really called up some great ball games.
Second down 14 from the 11. Calvert to throw, has time, comes on the near side, caught by DeAndre, blocked downfield. He's at the 20 to the 25, still on his feet to the 30, and driven out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 22-yard pickup for senior DeAndre Jones. Blue Jays' first completion of the night has him a first down.
Yeah, and you see it right there. Talking about Jason Rice, the coordinator. Great execution by Hayden Calvert. Offensive line did their job. Great job blocking by those skinny linemen out there. I believe that was Chelf out there getting a great block and springing number 2 DeAndre out for the first down.
Blue Jays checking the sidelines. We get a look at all 3 replays shot. Our main camera operator, Lance Evans, passed the test. Mason Russell passed the test. And Kel Evans passed the test on all 3 camera shots there. Back to the field. Calvert will get to the 35-yard line as he runs it for the first time. It's a 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8 from the 35.
Calvert comes up limping a little bit there. Nobody wants to see that. I'm sure he's a tough kid. He'll walk that off. But I've taken those tests 6 times and still haven't passed, Chris. 6 times I've taken the test.
You'll get there.
Well, I keep trying.
Calvert looks a little uncomfortable down here, guys.
Yeah, we're getting a good shot on our video here, and he has a little grimace on his face. We'll get Ronnie's Mercy Health report on the other Blue Jays here in a second as well, as Guthrie lines up with trips receivers to the left. And 5 seconds on a play clock. Guthrie's probably have to spend a timeout here. Nope, they do get the snap. Second down and 8. Calvert throws it. Has a man open. It's caught by Ty Eaton at the 50 into Woodward territory, down at the 47-yard line. 18-yard connection. Calvert to Eaton.
Well, I tell you, Calvert, what impresses me the most on that is Calvert stood in that pocket, took an absolute shot from the Woodward Boomers. And I mean, just an absolute shot. Ronnie, did you see that?
Oh, yeah. He got hit pretty good right there. But, again, like you said, stayed in there, delivered a great pass to Ty Eaton right there. But he did get hit again.
Yep.
Ronnie, you got a quick Mercy Health report for us? The Blue Jays coming in this week?
All's good. Just Swartz still has the cast on his hand. Nico has a little finger problem, but everything else is good.
First and 10, up the middle. Isaiah Hammonds breaks loose. He's still on his feet all the way down to the 25-yard line. Isaiah Hammonds with a 23-yard run.
That's what we kind of became accustomed to. You'll see it on the replay here. Hits this hole and boom, catches the seam. He's down the field before you know it. Then finishes the run so hard. I mean, he finishes every run hard. And, I mean, that's what you want to see from the run. Still battling. Picks up another 2 or 3 yards.
Blue Jays snap the ball quick as across the 20 to the 18-yard line. That was, again, Isaiah there. As he'll pick up 7 yards. He'll bring up second down and 3. Good shot at number 30. Just a junior.
Hey, just one more quick note for you guys. I was walking on the field here before a game last Saturday, Friday night after our game. We got a bunch of range, and we had Little League games here on Saturday. The field has gotten better, but there are a lot of divots in the field, so don't be surprised somebody might get a sprained ankle or something tonight. There's some holes out here.
Second down and 3, hand off to Isaiah, stretches to the left, that cuts it back to his right. He's at the 15, down at the 15, close to the first down marker. It'll depend on the spot. And fields are going to get torn up this time of year, Phil. The growing season is over with for the turf here, and so it's just going to get a little bit worse and worse, but still beautiful down there on the turf.
No, they've done a great job keeping it in shape, like Ronnie said. A lot of moisture last weekend. Had the little guys playing down here Saturday, but go spread some seed. Let those little fellows pack it in. It's all good.
Yeah, there is some rye. I think the rye has been planted so far.
Yeah.
By the way, Isaiah with the first down run there, so it's first down and 10 at the Woodward 15-yard line. 3 receiver set. Calvert takes the snap, hands it off to Isaiah up the middle. Woodward not fooled this time. Isaiah back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. No score between Guthrie and Woodward. Guthrie on their second offensive trip after both teams punt the football away on their opening drive after going 3 and out. 5:33, 5:32 to play in quarter number 1.
Yeah, Guthrie's starting to get a little something going here. Second down and 10. And, it's just, we talked about homecoming, distractions. You just kind of get in a routine. And you're starting to see on this second drive the Guthrie offense we became accustomed to.
Second down and 10. Calvert to throw. Center of the field, and it's too quick, too hard for Jalen Shelf. Maybe a touch tall as well. Passes incomplete. As the ball goes flying out of the end zone. It'll be third down and 10.
I can tell you one thing for certain. This is 4-down territory down here. So we got 2 more shots. I think you can pick up another first down down there. And great shot of Hayden Calvert there, getting the play in from the sideline. Hayden, an outstanding baseball player for Casey Porter, head coach for the Blue Jays.
Played a lot as a freshman.
Yep.
3rd down and 9, they'll call it. Calvert into the end zone, has a man wide open. Can they connect? Cannot. Back of the end zone, and the southeast corner falls incomplete. Pass intended for Jalen Shelf once again, and the Blue Jays will bring on the field goal team here with Ezok.
I'm a little surprised by that.
Well, this is Ezok's range. I think 25 and in, Ezok feels really confident that he can get it through there. 25 and in is his sweet spot.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a lot of kickers as well. The ball is actually at the 14, so this will be, we'll make it a 26. No. Yeah, let's go 31 yards, Phil. How about that?
Okay.
We'll make it official. 31-yard field goal attempt here. Calvert is the holder. Ezok the kicker. Good snap. Kick is playing long enough, and it looks beautiful. Splitting the upper.
Nope.
Oh, goodness gracious. What did I see?
Right. Hit the post.
It hit the post. Ezok hit the post again. I saw.
Well, you're not as young as everybody thinks you are. Them eyes just aren't quite what they used to be.
Sound like that Stanton home run that wasn't the other day in the wild card game.
It wasn't that. Hopefully, it wasn't that bad. Boy, it sure did look good. So
I'm hearing where you're going with it. I'm going, Chris, he missed that.
I thought he got it in.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a secondary group. Again, special teams has been the biggest downfall for the Blue Jays this year. Opening kickoff, they were confused on who should receive it. The same thing with the punt. Nobody wanted to get it. And again, missed field goal right here.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Boomers. We're playing Woodward, right? I got that right.
Yes.
From the 20-yard lane, run on the right side. Good hard run there for about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Woodward. 4:52 to play in quarter number 1. No score between Guthrie and the Boomers, and a great week of high school football games. Carl Everett, McGinnis, Bixby, Choctaw, just a few going on tonight.
Great lineup of games, and it's, of course, that Bixby Choctaw game of the week. That's big time. I think Bixby will get that win, but boy, I tell you, we called that championship game last year, and both special football teams.
2nd down and 8 from the 22. Woodward goes downfield and had a man open. It's incomplete. Intended receiver was Sam Cheap, last year's starting quarterback. Had a step on Cole Whitfield, but unable to haul in the pass after a diving attempt. And bring up 3rd down and 8 from the 22.
We talked about that key to the game, convert on 3rd down. We also talked about you don't want to be 3rd and long if you're the Woodward Boomers. So not putting themselves in the perfect situation here. We'll see what the Jays defense can draw up.
Woodward at the 22-yard line. They need the 34 1st down. Trips receiver to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Shotgun formation, running back on the right side of the quarterback. Looks to the left, looks to the right, comes to the left, finds Laird, but a great open field tackle by Jackson Walters. And Woodward's going to have to punt the football away after no pickup on 3rd down.
Jackson just makes plays every week. We say this all the time. He's just a football player. The kid does everything. Turns punts, plays defense, can play running back, play play quarterback if needed to, can play wide receiver. He's just a heck of a football player.
So it's 4th down and 7 for the Boomers. Boomer punter at his 11-yard line. Great snap at the face mask. A line drive punt. It's a good one over the head of Ty Eaton. It bounces at the 25, takes a huge Woodward bounce. It's going to be picked up. It is by Ty at the 5. Here's the return to the 10, coming to the center field now, angling to the right, 15, cuts it to the 20, and down at the 24-yard line. Good return by Ty Eaton of 19 yards. And the Guthrie offense back onto the field for the 3rd time offensively with 3:24 to play in quarter number 1. No score between the Jays and Boomers.
That last drive, Blue Jays were able to move the ball down the field. Weren't able to get any points out of it, but did show the ability to throw the ball around, busted off a couple of nice runs. Coach Jason Rice down there in the huddle getting the offense ready to go, and see what we can put together on this drive.
Good to see old ball coach Scott Mick in the house tonight.
How nice was that? I miss those big old bear hugs from the big fella. He's, of course, a longtime offensive coordinator for Blue Jays, moved on to Enid and back home, and we are thrilled that he's back here in Blue Jay land tonight.
First and 10 for the Blue Jays. Hand off to Isaiah across the 25 up to the 30-yard line. 6-yard pickup for the junior running back Isaiah. It'll bring up a second down and 4. 3:14 and rolling to play here in quarter number 1.
Great job. Talked about Carson Wilder. Look at the block he throws right here on 44. Just an outstanding job. And great job by the Blue Jays up
Great
front.
Push by offensive line, you're right.
Jays in the line of scrimmage, trips receivers to the left. Second and 4. Calvert will check the sideline with 16 seconds on the play clock.
Good shot of the Blue Jay crowd there by Kel.
Calvert will run with it, and he'll get to about the 33-yard line. Pick up a 3, so it'll be third down. About less than a yard to go for the Jays here. Real quick, South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Bishop McGinnis in the first quarter leads Carl Albert 6-0.
Varnell checking in.
We saw this last week, Phil, the linebacker checking in offensively. We saw him a little bit in the first few games as well, but something tells me they're going to go a little power game here.
Yeah, I think 30 is going to get a little loving up front there.
Third and 1. It's Varnell. He has a first down across the 35, spun across the 40, and down at the 41-yard line. 7-yard gain for the senior Jacob Varnell, last week's North Church player of the game.
Well, Jacob's all there, isn't he? Big old thick kid and athletic, can run. Jacob's a kid, if he wants to, he can play some football on Saturday somewhere next year. And I'll tell you, he's just a really, really solid football player. Look at this. Great cut. That's outstanding.
First and 10, hand off to Isaiah, breaks the tackle at the 40, gets to the 45, dives toward the 49-yard line, and it's going to be a pickup of 7 yards. Great job on first down by this Blue Jay offensive line.
And you're starting to see, Blue Jays getting stuff in chunks and just about getting it in the end zone, putting some points on the board, but having some real success last drive and this one so far, moving the ball down the field on the Boomers.
Got another South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update for you, Phil. Minute gone by in Choctaw. Bixby 7, Choctaw 0.
A minute gone by?
Minute gone by.
Oh, boy.
Second down and 3 for the Blue Jays. Hand off to Isaiah, stretches to left. He has first down into Woodward territory. Still on his feet across the 45. Still finally brought down at the 42-yard line, as it's another 7-yard pickup for Isaiah Hammonds. This one a first down.
This is what Isaiah does so well. He waits, sets up blocks, looks for that seam, then he'll kick that speed in. Just plays the position of running back very, very well.
I got to tell you, after that first series, Blake Schwartz came over to Isaiah Hammonds, gave him a big hug, told him basically like, I'm sorry, we'll take care of you now. It looks like they're on the same page now.
First and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Woodward 42-yard line. 52 seconds left in the first quarter, no score. Calvert play action bootleg to the right, looking, throws it downfield looking for Ty Eaton, and it is batted up in the air and nearly intercepted the 20-yard line. I like that play on first down and 10, Phil.
That's a good play call, and just didn't make a good throw on it. That thing stayed up in the air for a long, long time. Not your typical pass you expect from Hayden, but then Varnell was wide over, Jacob was wide open over here on the right side as well. But I do like the play call. Go see if you can get something big. Nothing hurt. Second and 10.
A little play action, bootleg action. Second down 10, 42 seconds. Back to the running game. Back to Jacob Varnell running on the left side, and he'll get to the 40-yard line, 2 yards. Third down and 8. Guthrie can take the next snap in the second quarter if they elect to do that. I think Tyler Young is going to take the headphones off and say, get over here. First quarter's in the books. It was a quick one, but no points on the board. Guthrie had a chance but missed a 31-yard field goal. Quarter number 1 is in the books, as we'll take a timeout here. Quarter number 1 in the books. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First, Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Welcome back. Gelsma Stadium, quarter number 1 in the books. No score between Guthrie and Woodward back at Gelsma Stadium. Great video crew tonight against Lance Evans and Mason Russell. The camera's up above. Kel Evans, the camera down on the field. Braden Russell on the graphics. Aaron Ryburn producing it. Ronnie Phillips on the sideline. Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. Homecoming 2021. We get set for second quarter action. Third down and 9 for the Blue Jays from their own, from the Woodward 41-yard line. Calvert to throw. Far side, it's caught at the first down. It is the first down across the 30. Coming to the near side, that's Jalen Shelcutt. Sit back, and he's dancing, and he'll dance to the 25-yard line. Here's a late flag after the 16-yard pass connection.
Just never know what that flag is.
No idea. That was from the back judge there, and that came in at the very end of the play.
Yeah, could be a lot of things. Let's see if we're catching the replay here.
Officials are talking again. The back judge threw that flag. Logan Steckel. We'll get to the officiating crew here in just a second. It's going to be a personal foul face mask against Woodward. So a 16-yard pass reception. We're going to add 15 more yards on the personal foul face mask. Not the 5-yard, but the 15-yard. So Guthrie's going to have a great field position. Referees tonight at the Oklahoma City Metro Officials Association. Referees Mark Clark, umpire Hank Reeves, line judge is Jerry Prevett, head linesman is Rick Morales, and the back judge is Logan Steckel.
That was an exciting 16-yard game, wasn't it?
Sure was. A lot of dancing. To the 13-yard line, first down 10, little draw play to Isaiah, goes across the 10 and around the 8-yard line, 5-yard pickup for Isaiah Hammonds. Blue Jays trying to strike first here tonight on Homecoming 2021. 30 seconds gone by in quarter number 2, no score between the Jays and Boomers.
Good shot of the crowd. Everybody enjoying a great homecoming evening.
Officially 4 yards for Isaiah, so it's second down and 6. The ball's at the 9-yard line. Blue Jays trying to get into the north end zone, left side of your radio dial. Headed toward the 30-foot sandstone rock. Second and 6, Jays can get a first down inside the 5. Calvert to throw. Comes to the near side, looking for his halfback and Carson Wilder, and it falls incomplete. It'll be third down and 6. Guthrie can get a first down at the 3. See if they have a couple plays to do that. 62 seconds gone by here.
Yeah, on that pass play, did you notice the DB for the Boot just kind of stood there?
Yeah, I know.
That was a little odd. I thought he was going to pick it off.
I did too. I thought it was going to be an easy interception.
He really did. He just was looking at Wilder like he didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
If he looks up, he has an interception.
Yeah.
Third down and 6 from the 9. A little sweep play to tie. He gets to the 10, to the 5, and he gets into the end zone.
Oh, not yet,
did
boys.
he not get there?
Not
did
yet,
not.
boys.
I thought he snuck in there on the left. He'll get to the goal line, if you will. It'll be first and goal for the Blue Jays, as I thought he snuck in there, went backwards.
I thought he was in. Let's see that replay.
Well, I can tell you, I think if he lowers his head and lowers his pads and just goes, he probably is in there. Take a look at this.
It's probably going to be our best angle here.
See, right here, just lower your, he's going to break this, just get in there, but he kind of stands up. Boy, that's close. That's close.
First and go from the 1-yard line. Isaiah says, you know what? I got it from here, boys. First and go for the 1. Isaiah up the gut. Touchdown, Blue Jays. They strike first here tonight. Homecoming 2021 as the Guthrie High School band strikes it up for the first time tonight. Good drive there by the Blue Jays, Phil.
Yeah, it was an outstanding drive by the Jays. Talked about it, first drive came out, couldn't get a whole lot going. Second drive, a little better. Drove the ball down the field. Third drive, finally Blue Jays on the board, 6-0.
Jays trying to tack on the extra point. Izak trying to kick it on to Harrison Avenue. Give these Jays a 7-0 look. Good hold. Phil, I don't know anymore. Did it go through?
It's good, Chris.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Extra point is good. The referees hold their hands up. That means good, right?
Good.
All
It's
right.
up. Yes.
It's all about timing. Got to have
All
good time.
about time.
Blue Jays time their way onto the scoreboard. They lead at 7-0, 10:27 play in quarter number 2. Timeout from Jelsma Stadium. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by FM Bank.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
Blue Jays strike first. Here tonight, homecoming 2021. Isaiah Hammonds with a 1-yard touchdown run gives Jays a 7-0 lead. That is your John Vance Motors scoring summary. John Vance Motors, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Truck, van,
SUV.
Sell horses out there?
I bet you they can find you one.
I bet you Johnny V would find you one if you needed to.
Izak the kick right to left on the radio dial. He'll be kicking from the 40-yard line. Woodward, couple guys return this one inside their 15-yard line. Izak approaches the football. Deep kick, but returnable from the 50. Oh, it goes over the head. Now fumble again inside the 5. Here's the return from the 1-yard line. Tracking to the far side, and he'll be tackled well before the 5-yard line. Special teams played well in that one, Phil.
Yeah, great job. Landon Herzl down there on the tackle, and just not what you want to have happen if you're a Boomer fan, but it's been special teams last couple of weeks has been challenging. They've had some things they've had to work on, and hopefully tonight we'll see them kind of turn a corner on that, get a little sharper in what they're doing.
Another great home crowd tonight. Almost all the seats, if not nearly all the seats, are filled up tonight inside the Rock.
Yeah, packed crowd, as it should be.
So the Boomers will have it at their own 3-yard line. The quarterback will have to take the snap in his own end zone. He's in the shotgun there, talking about Wyatt Pope. They'll toss it to the jet guy, and he's going to be hit at the 1-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Great job there. In on the tackle. Part of the tackle looked like 55. Gavin Sealanders, the defensive lineman for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, that defense just pinning their ears back and going. If I'm the Boomers, I'm just putting a toe on the ground, trying to head south right now. I'm not trying any of that stuff back there, but great job by the Blue Jay defense.
So it's a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. The ball at the 1-yard line. Boy, if you're Shaputis, Sealanders, and now Delonte Glover on that defensive line, you are just pinning your ears back, hoping for a run your way.
Yeah, just going.
Big Nash Hunter in there. 2nd down and 12 from the 1-yard line. Boomers take the snap. They'll hand it off, and just getting out of the end zone. They'll get maybe a yard, maybe 2. Looks like they'll be 2.5 yards out to the 3. So that'll give the Boomers a little bit of breathing room here as they get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Blue Jay defense, we've talked about it. They just keep getting a little better, doing a great job. It's just fun to see a Blue Jay defense that's playing together, right, as collectively as a unit.
3rd and 11 for the Boomers. Will they try to run with it? Well, they got 4 receivers out there, twin receivers to each side. 3rd and 11, low snap. Pope to throw, goes downfield, has a man open, that's Lear, but overshoots him by 5 yards. DeAndre Jones on the coverage for the Blue Jays, and now Woodward will have to try and punt this one away from their own end zone, back of their end zone. Fourth and 11. Hunter looks to be Dale Pickard, I believe. There's a snap. It's a good snap. Blue Jays block it in the end zone. Ball's loose in the end zone. And Guthrie is going to get on a touchdown. Blue Jays. Special teams has some celebration to do.
Chaputis.
Big Chris falling on the ball there. We talked about special teams, a little bit of stuff that they've had to work out, some bugs. That's a heck of a way to start doing it, Chris. Go out and make a big play. Get the Blue Jays on the board again. Good guys up, 13-0, 8:45 left, second quarter.
Take a look at that one here for our video audience as Chaputis gets in there and blocks it. Boy, he got a direct path in there, then jumps on the loose ball in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Jays. There you see big 45 on your video screen. Get some high fives and some loving from the crowd here inside Jelzma Stadium. Guthrie trying to make it a 14-0 ball game. Izak on for the PAT. Low snap, Calvert gets it though. Extra point on the Harrison Avenue, and it is good. Guthrie increases their lead now 14-0. 8:45 to play in quarter number 2. Timeout from beautiful Jelzma Stadium. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by FM Bank.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? One cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Blue Jays back in the end zone. Boy, 14 points came pretty quick after some zeros on the board, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, first 2 drives, not a whole lot going on. And you blink and you got 14 on the board, and special teams making plays. Number 4 making his extra points. Defense playing lights out. It's good so far.
Oh, don't say lights out.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, where's Chap?
Last week, they're lights
Just keep
out.
Chap away from the box. We'll be all right.
Izak kicks right to left. Here's the return. It's fumbled by 2 Boomers. The ball's loose on the field
Blue Jay
at
ball.
the 22. And Guthrie says they have it, and they do. Another key play on special teams for the Blue Jays.
Number 42, Chris, I don't have a name on number 42 for the Blue Jays. Recovered that fumble, but just poor communication in the back. And great hustle by the Blue Jays. 42 comes up with it.
42 for the Blue Jays, Eli Monroney,
All right.
sophomore. South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Carl Albert leads McGinnis 14-6. That game started in the second quarter. And I do believe that's at Bishop McGinnis tonight. Yes, it is. 1st and 10 for the Guthrie Blue Jays after the turnover by Woodward. 3 receivers to the left. Calvert to throw. Has all day to throw. Pumps has a man wide open. It's Isaiah Hammonds. Can they connect? They do. 21-yard pass connection. What a play. Calvert to Isaiah Hammonds. Strike up the Guthrie band.
Wow, take a look at this play. It was a great pass, but I'm going to tell you what, that DB for the Boomers just flying over there trying to get there. I couldn't tell if he got there or not from my angle, but Isaiah comes down with the touchdown. And good guys are scoring in bunches right now, Chris. Look at this. Drops back. Great protection by the line. Sets up. Throws a pass. This really beautiful pass. Boom. It's right on the spot. Isaiah in the end zone again. He's used to being in the end zone, Chris.
Usually running the ball.
Yeah,
This time catching the ball. Guthrie trying to make it a 21-0. Blue Jays 14 seconds in between touchdowns. And we have movement. Flags. False start on the Blue Jays. So Izak, if you remember, back in Piedmont, had to back it up twice to the 15-yard line for a 25-yard extra point. Connected on both of those against Piedmont.
Yep, did a good job. You know, he's been pretty consistent. He struggled a little bit last week, but done a good job for the Blue Jays over the last two seasons.
Trying to make it 21-0. There's a snap, the hold. Plenty long enough. It hits the upright again. It is no good.
Is there a magnet in that ball?
That's the third time I know this year he's hit the goalpost. The upright.
Fourth.
That's fourth. That's right. That's fourth time.
Twice today.
Wow. So the score sticks 20-0, 8:31 to play in the second quarter. Timeout from Gillespie. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Well, after no points for several minutes, Phil, Guthrie with 3 touchdowns in this quarter alone. We're just, 12 minus 8, 4.5 minutes, 3 touchdowns for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, like I said, scoring in bunches right now.
Here's a kick return. Better here by Woodward as they filled it at the 10 to the 20, 25, and down at the 29-yard line to be first down and 10 for the Woodward Boomers. Your latest John Vance Motor scoring summary? Well, a 21-yard pass connection. Hayden Calvert to Isaiah Hammonds after the turnover by the special teams of Woodward. 21-yard pass connection brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors. 20-0 is your score. 8:24 to play in quarter number 2.
First quarter was quiet, Christopher. Figuring it out, though.
Isaiah, 1-yard touchdown run. Chris Chaputis with a block and a touchdown. And Isaiah Hammonds with a 21-yard touchdown as well. Boomers throw it, pass nowhere near the intended receiver. Second down and 10. Ball's at the 29-yard line. Here on this Friday night, a quick South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. We mentioned the Carl Albert McGinnis game. The other big game in Oklahoma is Bixby at Choctaw's last year's state championship rematch. Bixby 21, Choctaw 0. Another good game tonight, Phil. Midwest City's at Dell City. My Dell City Eagles 14, Midwest City 0.
You are responsible for them, aren't you?
I am. I'm taking full credit.
How's my Sand Spring Sandites doing?
They're in a good one with Booker T. Washington. Second quarter, 13-13.
I'm on now.
Second down and 10, 4 receivers set. They'll fake the sweep. They'll option to the far side, and it's simply not going to happen against the Kelly BB defense. Out of bounds for maybe a 1-yard pickup. Takes too long to develop.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, if that's what their game plan is, it's going to be a long ride home because, I mean, the Blue Jays are going to shut them down every time and find themselves again, Chris. We talked about it, keys of the game. Being good, having great opportunities to convert third down was the key of the game for Woodward. They find themselves 3rd and 9. 3rd and long's never good. We'll see what happens here.
Ball's at the 30. They need the 39-yard line at their own 30-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Blue Jay 5-man front. They bring the blitz with pull. They throw downfield. Has a man open. It's caught by Laird at the 45. Still on his feet all the way to 30, 25-20, and tripped up as Cheney saves a touchdown for now, tackled inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, we talked about Cheney in the pregame, you know, big 6'3", 175-pound junior. He can go out and get it a little bit. Great pass here by the senior quarterback.
57-yard pass connection. He's the deep threat as we see there. See if Woodward can take advantage of the short field now as they at the 13-yard line. First down and 10. Woodward marching left to right, trying to get into the south end zone, trying to put some points on the board for the first time tonight. First and 10 from the 13. Little quarterback run and not much there. Stuff Delonte Glover in on the tackle for the Blue Jays. He gets off the pile. It'll be a tackle for loss of about 2 yards. Second down and 12 in around the 15-yard line. Again, stay tuned at halftime during the Golden Chick halftime show. A Hall of Fame will have their introductions. We'll also honor the 2011 state championship football team. We'll carry those live here on our feed.
Pretty good, 2011.
Pretty good. Wait till you hear the stats.
Yeah.
It's just a reminder how good they were. 14-0 that season. 2nd and 12 from the 15. Here's Big Nash Hunter. Not going to go too far as he gets close to the original line of scrimmage and around that 13-yard line. So here we go, Phil. 3rd down and 10. Woodward has to win 3rd down so far. Not so good. We'll see what's in store on this play.
You think down here where they're at, Chris, if let's say they get down there to where it's 4th and 2, 4th and 3, you think they go for it or they take the points?
Down 20-0, you got to go for it.
Yeah, got to go for it.
They can get a first down at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
So don't necessarily need a touchdown. They just need the 5. 3rd down and 11 officially. Pope the throw. Lobs it up. Double coverage. Looking for Laird. It's incomplete. No flags on the play. Offense will indeed stay on the field for now. We'll see if they have a kicker, if they try this long field goal. But really, Phil, I don't think 3 points does much here.
No, I mean, you're down 3 scores. I think you're right in this situation. If you're down here this deep, you don't know how many times you're going to get this opportunity. You got to go ahead and try to get 6 on the board.
DeAndre Jones on the coverage. Cheney, the safety, came over for some extra security as well. Well played there by the Blue Jay secondary. 4th and 9, 6:15 to play in the game, in the first half. Guthrie 20, Woodward 0. Boomers to the line of scrimmage. Laird, the receiver, to the left. Got to find him. One-on-one coverage with DeAndre Jones. 2 receivers to the right. Whistles, and looks like Guthrie. Woodward. Guthrie takes the timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 6:13 to play in quarter number 2. Guthrie 20, Woodward 0. This is Blue Jay football presented by FM Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. We're being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Woodward Boomers going to go for it here on 4th down and 9. Guthrie took the timeout. Kind of see how they set up offensively. We'll see what Woodward has in store. From the 14-yard line, they need the 5 for a first down. The Guthrie 5-yard line, that is. Pope under center. First time tonight to do that. He'll throw. Here's the pressure. Screen, well drawn up play. Caught by Hunter. Can Guthrie stop him before the 5? And with that spot, they do. Woodward will turn it over on downs. Well-designed play there by Woodward, but Guthrie so quick, reacted nicely to bring down Hunter. 3 yards shy of the first down at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, good job by the Blue Jay defense. What you thought they would do, you know, I mean, Woodward kind of has to go for it in that scenario. And Blue Jays get the ball back with 6 and 4 seconds of change.
Inside the Blue Jay for a second there. Of course, you can catch Guthrie football across the network, 93.7 FM on your radio dial, and also stream it live on Guthrie News page. You can also go to our YouTube feed and search Guthrie News page. Be sure to click and subscribe to the YouTube page and be able to find Guthrie athletics and Guthrie events all the time at the easy of a click. First down and 10 from the 8-yard line. Isaiah Hammonds gets the call, goes across the 10 to about the 11 for a 3-yard pickup. Under 6 minutes to play until the Golden Chick halftime show.
Golden Chick. Gotta love you some Golden Chick, Chris.
Trying to think. You know, I don't think I made it to Golden Chick this week.
Seth was there 19 times.
I don't think I made it this week.
Why not?
I don't know. It's usually our Monday or Tuesday destination.
It's not good.
Good look at 3 of the 5 offensive linemen for the Blue Jays. To the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 7. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Carson Wilder, the halfback, and Isaiah in the backfield. He gets the call here, does Isaiah. Not much there. Maybe a yard, maybe 2. Bring up 3rd down, and we'll call about 5 yards, 5 to 6 yards. Carson Wilder, 33, big catch last week against Carler, big catch against Piedmont.
I got a scoring update, South Point scoring update for you real quick.
You've been fighting out. We need an update after all the work that you've gone through with that app.
It's been a battle, but I've persevered. Bixby, 28. Choctaw, 7. 1 minute left in the first quarter. That's a smoking right now, Christopher.
Flags on the play before this 3rd down and 4 play. It's going to be a false start on the Blue Jay offense.
Midwest City down 17-0. Your Dell City Eagles, they're putting it on them right now, 17-0.
Virgil Yates, the great quarterback for Dell City. By the way, Guthrie fans or high school football fans listening, Midwest City and Dell City are coming down to 5A next year. Get you some of that. Bixby moving out of 6A2 as well. So 6A2 will have a new look next year.
Be wide open.
Midwest City be in 5A District 1, Carl Albert in 5A District 2, and Dell City will be in 5A District 3. 3rd down and 9 after the 5-yard penalty. 3 receiver set, Calvert to throw, flushed out the pocket, rolling to his right, looking, and now we'll throw it the last second, and we'll throw it over the heads of everybody. It falls incomplete. 4th down and 9 for the Blue Jays. 4:17 to play in quarter number 2. Nothing was simply there. Good coverage downfield by Woodward.
A good decision. Just throw the ball where nobody can get it.
Yeah.
Let your punt team come in, kick the ball away, and let defense do what they've been doing.
I really thought he was going to take off with it.
Yeah.
But I think Woodward had that well secured as well. So just got to give credit to the other team sometimes, Phil.
Got to tip the hat every once in a while. Good job there.
Hayden Calvert, the Blue Jay punter, inside his goal line. He's about a yard deep in the end zone. That's where he'll punt it away. Laird, the dangerous returnman for Woodward, at the Guthrie 40-yard line. It's a line drive punt. It'll bounce on the far sideline, and will go out of bounds in around the Guthrie 45-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Woodward Boomers. And I really think, Phil, if Woodward wants to have a chance in this ballgame in the second half, I think they have to get some points here on the board before the break. We'll have great field position, the best field position of the night, with 4 minutes and 9 seconds to work with, and has all 3 of their timeouts.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great opportunity for them to put some points on before they go in for the half, like you said. And that's a big deal. They're going to get the ball in the second half, going to receive the ball, kickoff in the second half. And so be a big deal if they can come out and put 7 up and come out that second half, do the same thing. You got a ball game.
Boomers to the line of scrimmage at the Guthrie 44-yard line, just left of the G on the inside of the hash mark. Man in motion right to left. They'll line up at the halfback spot. They'll run it on the right side. Contact at the line of scrimmage. Spade, Poole, and company will bring him down. Zach Henry on the tackle for the Blue Jays. Loss on the play for Woodward.
Boy, Spade does a great job filling that hole. And here comes the reinforcements. You got Herzl. You got number 18 for the Jays, big boy.
Loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11.
Chris, I just noticed, I guess this was a Thursday night game, the Moore-Norman game.
Yeah, we broke up last night, Phil.
Yeah, you guys.
Moore and I broke up.
You guys are on a timeout.
Moore 5-1, their first loss of the season. Good start for them, though. 2nd down and 11 for the Boomers. Play action. Pope has a man wide open. It's caught to the 35 and down near the 1st down marker. A couple of yards beyond the 1st down marker, as the clock will stop with Woodward getting the 1st down at the Guthrie, at the Guthrie 33-yard line. Clock stopped with 3:24 to play.
Yeah, the quarterback did a good job right there. Avoided the rush. Nico Pena came in untouched and was able to make him miss and made a good pass.
1st down and 10, clock rolling here in this 2nd quarter. Woodward, 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Pope in the shotgun is running back on the right. 3 to play in the quarter. Guthrie lead 20-0. There's a pitch to the running back trying to stretch it out. Here comes 3 or 4 Blue Jays. Varnell will get the tackle. He's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup. 2nd down and 7, 2:47, 2:46 to play here in the 2nd quarter. By the way, this officiating crew, a state championship quality officials, and that's one good thing, Phil. It's not hard to get good officials to come to Jelsma Stadium. That's one of the good things about Guthrie.
Well, you know, we were talking to Jeff this past week on the high school huddle, and he even said, man, he said, I need to get up there and call another game at the Rocks. It's been a few years, and Jeff's one of the best out there.
Yeah, they get booked up years out.
Yeah.
Second down and 7. Well, handoff on the left side over left guard. Not much there. Across the 30 to maybe the 29-yard line. 1 yard pickup. Third down and 6. Yep, Jelsma Stadium, boy. We are just lucky to be here for majority of our football games. And really this year, Phil, you look at Guthrie, all the big games for the Blue Jays are at home this year. Carl Albert, McGinnis, Lott, Nike. I always think Guyman's an important game. I don't know why it can't be here. Third down and 5.
Trying to stay focused, Chris.
From the 28. Oh, yeah, that's your that's the that was a test for you. Yeah. Pope throws, has a man wide open. It's caught at the 15 and down at the 11-yard line. A 17-yard pickup for the Boomers. They have a first down. They have 92 seconds to work with, trailing the Blue Jays 20-0.
Not what you wanted to see there for the Blue Jay defense, but
gives the Boomers a little something to celebrate here. Remember, they got it in this deep last time, unable to put any points on the board, though. We'll see what's in store here. Ball's at the 12-yard line, first down and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's safety help over Laird, the number 1 receiver, out to the left. Little toss jet sweep, breaks 1 tackle. Second, third, and fourth Blue Jays will bring him down for the tackle. And now Woodward will spend 1 of the 3 timeouts with 59 seconds left. We'll take our final timeout of the half as well. Guthrie 20, Woodward 0. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Before you go off on that family vacation, be sure to obtain your Oklahoma Real ID license at the Guthrie Tag Agency. You'll need a Real ID or passport to fly domestically. Don't forget your vehicle's tags, titles, and renewals, and you gotta have that Pike Pass. Do you need to obtain your driver's license? Yes, the Guthrie Tag Agency does that and much more. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. Call 405-282-3873.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Woodward out of the timeout. We'll have a second down and 10 play from the Guthrie 12-yard line. Jays lead Woodward 20-0, but Woodward for the second time in a row has a great opportunity to put some points on the board. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Pope forced out of the pocket by Chaputis. He's running right, and now he'll take off to the 10, driven out of bounds in around the 5. We'll see where it's spotted. Landon Herzl with the tackle. As Woodward can get a first down in around the 2 or 3 yard line. Shy of that right now, but getting out of bounds stops the clock field with 51 seconds.
Yeah, 51 seconds. Ball on the 6 yard line. Going to bring up a big third down and 4 here. Good job by the Woodward quarterback, just keeping the play alive.
Yep. Good job by Herzl as well.
Yep.
So here we go, Phil. They need every bit of the 2 yard line. It's going to be third down and a long 2, close to 3. Pope in the gun. Excuse me, that's Sam Cheap now in there at quarterback. Ball handed off and stopped at the line of scrimmage. Woodward's going to have to take another timeout, I certainly think, here before this 4th down play. I think Woodward will spend a timeout. We'll keep it here. We're up to date on all of our timeouts. We're commercial free for the rest of this first half, as the Blue Jay defense will make their way over to defensive coordinator Kelly Beebe, not only the head coach, but the defensive coordinator as well. And speaking of defense, stay tuned. At the Golden Chick halftime show, we will have the Hall of Fame introductions here inside Jelsma Stadium. They were introduced at the alumni banquet. Then they had the reception at the Territorial Sports Museum. I'll have it one more time here tonight. Again, David Washington, Nicole Monroe Morton, and Keaton Callens. I know the David Washington family back home watching our YouTube feed will have it up and close for you to see Big Dave.
Mrs. Washington, a lifetime educator, retired from Guthrie a few years back, first-class lady. Did a tremendous job raising 2 outstanding young men.
It's great to see Jonathan today.
Oh, so good. We were laughing, talking about Jonathan, of course. Yeah, I think there might be another Washington somewhere down the road we might be doing a ceremony for, but I'll tell you what, how fast was Jonathan? We were laughing about it, and I think his senior year, you had Jonathan, and he could outrun. I think he was the third or fourth fastest guy on the field playing line on a very fast Guthrie Bluejay team.
Yeah. Also, at the Golden Chick Halftime Show, we will honor the 2011 State Championship football team who went 14-0. I have some great numbers to share with you. All coming up at the Golden Chick Halftime Show. It's 4th and 3 for the Boomers from the 5-yard line. They love points, but they need the 2-yard line more than anything right now. Can a Blue Jay defense for the second time hold Woodward inside the red zone? Big Hunter, the running back on the left side. They'll run him out now. Cheap the throw. It's out to Hunter. It's caught. He's to the 5 and into the end zone. Sam Cheap to Nash Hunter. Really an easy score there.
Yeah, they made that look awful easy. Watch the replay here. I don't know if that was a broken
misassignment.
Yeah,
like.
Just a misassignment. Didn't get out.
That's a big boy. It's going to take more than one to take him down too.
Yeah, he's all there.
So Woodward scores with 33 seconds in the quarter for the first time tonight. It's a 20-6 ball game as they'll try to make on the PAT here.
Remember, Woodward gets the ball, getting the second half.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. So Woodward on the board. Guthrie's lead now 13-point lead, 20-7, 33 seconds left in the first half. That's brought to you by our good friends by the John Vance Motors Auto Group. Megan Vance, class of 1996, as we celebrate a big class reunion.
Was Megan there today?
No, she had to go to, I was looking, hey, where's Megan at? She said she had to go back to work. What kind of boss? Oh, wait, no, Megan
She is the boss. I mean, what's good at being the boss if you got to go to work?
Exactly.
Jeez.
Exactly right.
Man. Over the years, I've gotten to know some of your classmates. You had some ornery classmates, Chris.
Yeah. That's why they're only allowed back every 5 to 10 years.
Well, onside kick right here looks like.
That's the same thing for me, but for different reasons back home.
Oh, yeah, the judicial system. It's a lot more restrictor up there.
Well, Kansas, not very forgiving up there.
Woodward Boomers have all 10 within 5 yards of the football.
It's a weird formation, ain't it?
It is a weird formation. Probably going to be a little kick across the middle. Something not too deep, I wouldn't think here, but we'll see. They will kick. It'll angle to the Blue Jays sideline. It'll go out of bounds and draw a flag, and Guthrie will have it first down 10.
Take a couple shots downfield?
I was going to ask you that. I don't know.
See, I think I would. I don't know if Kelly will, but I think I would. But, I think 9-3 offsuit, it's good hand and Texas Hold'em. So what do I know?
With rebuys.
That's right. With rebuys.
For charity.
If there's not rebuys for charity, I'll play a little harder.
All for charity.
Oh, yeah. No for the children, typically.
I'm starting to see where this judicial system thing comes into
play.
Guthrie, with the ball going out, kicked out of bounds, it'll be at the 35-yard line. First and 10. I think Guthrie just take a knee and get into the locker room. We'll see, though. Guthrie does have 2 timeouts if they want to get creative here.
Give it to Isaiah and see how far he gets before we make a decision.
Yeah, a little slant across the middle, see if Ty can catch and run. Calvert will be in the gun, 3 receivers. Isaiah on his right hip pocket. On the 35, they'll hand off to Isaiah. Good play there, Ronnie, but it's only for a couple yards, and I think that will do it. Guthrie will more than likely go into the Blue Jay baseball locker room with a 20-7 lead. That's a little sneaky score there because no score after quarter number 1. Guthrie 3 touchdowns within a few minutes of each other. In one case, the second and third touchdowns were within 14 seconds.
Yeah, it's just been kind of a weird first half. Times looked really good, other times didn't look good at all, to be honest.
Good look there at the Blue Jay offensive lineman, number 52, Joe Matthews. As we have made it to the midway point of homecoming 2021. Blue Jays going to the locker room, leading the Woodward Boomers by a score of 20-7. Take a timeout, come back with the Golden Chick Halftime Show. This Blue Jay football presented by FM Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? One cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now.
I got the pickles.
Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
I know. Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
Blue Jay Hall of Fame introductions. Let's go ahead and join PE announcer Dennis Oakes with those.
Football and basketball. And in 09 was an All-Bowl selectee. He holds a single-season touchdown record of 31. He was also a member of the 08 and 09 state championship basketball team. He was named All-Tournament in the 08 and 09 state basketball tournament. And upon graduation, he attended Fort Hays University, where he received his degree in 2014. He was a 3-year starter as wide receiver, all-conference performer, ranked 10th in all-time receiving TDs. He is currently in his 5th year teaching and coaching, presently at Kingfisher High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Keaton Collins. Our next inductee is David Washington. David Washington is a 2004 graduate. He is the son of Joanne Washington and the late David Washington. He was a member of the 02 state championship football team. He led it 8 times in high school football, basketball, and track, while also singing in the high school choir. He was elected as first team All-State in football and All-Conference in basketball. Upon graduation, David attended Oklahoma State University, where he was a 4-year starter at center. He earned freshman All-American honors in 05, second team All-Big 12 in 08, and Oklahoma State's most valuable lineman. He participated in the 2004 Alamo Bowl, 2006 Independence Bowl, 2007 Insight Bowl, and 2008 Holiday Bowl. He was also signed as a free agent with the Seattle Seahawks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Washington. Our next inductee, Honey Nicole Monroe Morton. Graduated in 1996. Nicole was a 3-time All-City cross-country and track. She was 3-time All-Regional, 3-time All-State in cross-country and track. And she was the 400-meter state champion, the 4x400 relay state champion, and the 4x800 relay state champion. She was also a member of the state runner-up team. Upon graduation, she attended UCO, where she received her degree in exercise science. Upon graduation from UCO, she returned to Logan County, working with schools, cities, and government organizations as a TSET grantee, where she helped raise over $80,000 in grant funding for various projects and programs. She is currently attending Oklahoma City University Graduate School, where she will graduate with a Master of Arts focusing on nonprofit leadership. She works for the Potts Family Foundation, Foundation helping to educate Oklahoma on the effects of early childhood trauma. She now lives in Edmond with her husband John and their 4 children. Ladies and gentlemen, Honey Nicole Monroe Morton.
And there are the 2021 Guthrie High School Hall of Fame inductees.
Your classmate, the last one up there.
Nicole.
Yeah, that's awesome. Of course, Big David Washington, one of the finest offensive linemen ever to play at Guthrie, Oklahoma, if not the best. Keaton Callens, your favorite player to watch you've ever seen, and we talked about that a little bit today. Great football player, outstanding basketball player as well, and just great representatives for the Guthrie Sports Hall of Fame. Outstanding.
Now it looks like the 2011 state championship football team is coming in. We'll see if we can pick up public announcer Dennis Oakes with that announcement.
This is one of 3 undefeated Guthrie teams. Coach Mick was part of that team. He's coming in with him. We have some trainers with him. Ladies and gentlemen, this group right here is what Guthrie football is all about. Your 2011 undefeated state championship football team.
Phil, there is the 2011 state championship football team and a special group, 14-0 that year.
I'll tell you, what a ride that season was, too. You look at the kids lined up, all the players that were able to make it back. Of course, many missing, obviously. Life takes you in crazy places, but, man, you look at a big Landry Chapel, one of the best linebackers ever to play at Guthrie. And of course, you got to talk about, the one that's not here anymore, big number 73. Unfortunately, lost him a few years back, far too soon, but it's nice the kids did that for him. And I think that's big Trevor Blassingame in the background I saw too there. And just some great football players, great kids. Fun to see.
How about some numbers here, Phil? Of course, the 2011 state champions, they were 14-0, outscored their opponents 555 to 116. That's a 439-point difference. They allowed there's plenty more. Just hold it all in. Allowed 758 yards rushing in 14 games, an average of 50 yards per game. They allowed 116 points in 14 games. That's only 8.2 points a ball game. They held 6 teams to 0 points, a shutout, if you will. Held 5 teams to 7 points or less. They were plus 21 in turnover margin. They beat Durant 53-7 in the first round. Beat East Central in the second round 20-14. Beat McAllister in the semis 28-25, and took down Lott MacArthur for what was then the school's 3rd state championship 24-7. Lott MacArthur entered that ball game, Phil, averaging 56 points a game coming in, and Guthrie held him to 7. Of course, Kai Callens, one of his 2 state championship MVPs.
Okay. I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean, we love to sit around. I should say I love to sit around and say, who was the best of our 4 state championship teams? It's always fun. And then I think I know exactly who I think it is, and then you read stuff like that off and go, all right, well, let me go back and think a little bit more here. Yeah. I mean, the truth is 14-0, an undefeated season, a great run, dominance on the field, faced some adversity that year as well, and came through that. And I'll tell you, it's just we've been blessed over the years with some outstanding young men and some great coaches leading them on the field.
A lot of great plays that year, but I'll never forget against McAllister in the state semifinals over in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. It was cold. Brian Dunn was the quarterback, Landry Chapel, Luke Davis, and Kai Callens in the backfield. And went to Kai on a toss, and then Dunn went downfield, a halfback pass, secured the ball game for the first down. Guthrie took a knee and made their way to the state championship game. But imagine trying to stop Brian Dutton, Kai Callens, Landry Chapel, and Luke Davis in the same backfield.
Wind blowing hard. You remember what yard line they were on?
About the 30.
We were on our own 28-yard line.
Okay, yeah.
And, man, talk about Scott Mick. They call up this crazy play. All it did was work.
Yeah.
All it did was work. And you'd have to have those group kids, because those 4 kids had ice water running through their veins. I mean, they weren't kids that got puckered up. They lived for the big moments, and you rattled off 4 of the best that's ever played for the Guthrie Bluejays right there.
Absolutely. We're up against a break. I had to get the Hall of Fame in there, as well as the state championship football team. Guthrie leads at halftime 20-7 over the Woodward Boomers. Take a timeout. We'll try to get the Guthrie High School band as well after this brief timeout. This is Guthrie Bluejay football here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Golden Chick halftime show. Blue Jays lead it over Woodward 20-7. Take a few seconds to listen in on the Guthrie High School marching band. More sights and sounds from the Guthrie High School marching band. Those are the sights and sounds of the Guthrie High School marching band. Your halftime score, Guthrie 20, Woodward 7. Back after this, this is the Golden Chick halftime show.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
The Golden Chick Halftime Show rolls on with the John Vance Auto Group scoring summary right after this.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Beautiful Jelzma Stadium here in the heart of downtown Guthrie, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. 4 minutes, 7 minutes before we kick off the second half. The Guthrie Bluejays leading the Woodward Boomers by a score of 20-7. And Phil, you want to go over some South Point Baptist Church scoreboard updates? So what class you got pulled up?
Got 2A pulled up right now, and I'm going to go right to the game that, we talked about this on the huddle. We said, boy, I tell you, those kids over at Beggs, they're athletic, they're good, they're strong. They're playing number 2 Metro Christian.
No, they're number 1.
Beggs at half, up 16-7.
Yeah, I saw them last year in the state basketball tournament. They are athletic. Field goal to Class 5A football. I'll look up at 6A2 football. Here are your scores again, brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church. Muskogee leads Bartlesville 33-0. Stillwater leads U.S. Grant 42-0. Deer Creek at halftime leads Northwest Classen 56-0. Ponca City leads Pump City West 21-6. Bixby, Phil and I both called big victories, and that's exactly what's going on right now. 42-7 over Choctaw. A good win at halftime up in the Tulsa area. Booker T, Washington. I picked Booker T to win. Phil picked Sand Springs to win. It's a good one at halftime. Booker T 20, Sand Springs 13. Dale City Eagles lead Midwest City at halftime 27-0, and Lawton leads Pump City North in the first quarter 14-0.
5A scores, South Point Baptist Church. 5A scores, Eisenhower over Guthrie's put on next week. Guyman 41-14. Of course, Carl Albert and Bishop McGinnis, the big game in 5A. Right now, the Irish up 20-14 at half. You got Edison Prep and Bishop Kelly. Bishop Kelly going to get another victory, looks like, up 21-0 at half. Shawnee up 7-6 over Will Rogers. Ardmore and Duncan, 1-4 Duncan going up against 5-0 Ardmore, tied 7-7 at halftime. A little bit of a surprise there. You've got Durant and McAllister. McAllister's one of about everybody's top 5 at half, up 28-0 over Durant. You got Coweta, one of the top 5 teams, 43-0 over East Central. Piedmont, of course, last night won over Western Heights, 65-0. And Altus and Noble going at it last night. Noble wins 42-7.
Some 6A1 scores report. Jinx in the second quarter leads Norman 28-0. Owasso Rams lead Edmond North 20-3. Edmond North led by former Blue Jay Tanner Roof. His Huskies trailed to Owasso 23 that game in Edmond. Broken Arrow leads Edmond Memorial 33-0. Tulsa Union taking it to Mustang 38-3 that game at halftime. And Putnam City leads Southmore 28-0. Some games already finals in 6A1 football. Enid took down Westmore last night 28-21. And Edmond Santa Fe last night took down UConn 27-20.
I'm looking here right now, dropping down to A-ball school near Guthrie. Cashin. Many have them 1, some have them 2. One person has them 3.
What have you done for me lately?
That's right. Cashin 4-1 against Hinton 3-1. 0-0 in the third quarter.
All right, wow. Defensive battle there. Big score here, though. Guthrie leads Woodward 20-7. Take a timeout. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Guthrie Bluejays from the first game all the way to the championship game. With years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck, Lynette, and Hope take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. The Hayes family supports Guthrie student athletes on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz. Visit online at hayesfh.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust. delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Golden Chick halftime show. Go by Golden Chick. I-35 to Highway 33. They have wings. They have buffalo wings, 3 different flavors to choose from. Go out and get you some Buffalo Wild Wings. Phil, you want to try our camera? You want to try it?
I've been nervous about this all day.
Well, come over here a little bit.
We're doing chapel here.
See how you do it here. All right, give us a shot, Aaron. Okay, so here it is. Our camera inside. We're debuting it for the first time.
I had bad facial expressions. I don't have what's called a good poker face, so it makes me a little nervous.
Well, there you go. There's our in-studio camera, so everyone's watching
Still
closely.
on us, by the way.
Well, no.
Okay.
See that big?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good.
That 16-inch monitor.
Told you I get a little nervous.
There's 4 monitors in here. You got to see them.
I got a face for radio, Chris.
All right, there you go. Blue Jays lead it here at halftime, 20-7, and we'll go ahead and look at some of the scoring plays for the Blue Jays. After a 0-0 game in the first quarter, Guthrie got going. Here's an Isaiah Hammond's 1-yard touchdown run to give Guthrie their first lead, first score of the night. Extra point, 7-0. There's the block by Shaputis at the 8:45 mark, made it 14-0. And then here's Isaiah with a 21-yard touchdown reception from Hayden Coward. Get a good look here on a little wheel route. Phil perfectly placed, and boy, the defensive back
closing.
Yeah, sure did. And we didn't have in there Woodward's only score was a 5-yard pass from Cheap to Hunter. So Isaiah Hammond's a 1-yard touchdown run. A Shaputis block and recovery in the end zone made it 14-0. And then Isaiah's 21-yard touchdown reception made it 20-0. 8:31 to play in the quarter. Woodward got that final score with 33 seconds left in half for their only score.
Yeah, we talked about it. Woodward's going to get the ball to begin the second half. You know, they come down, drive the field. Well, we got us a ball game here if we put it in the end zone. And, I think halftime was probably pretty intense for the Jays. Should be a good second half.
We'll find
Guthrie
out.
Football 2021 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities.
You hit the opening. Got to hit it. All right. Let's go ahead and take our final timeout here on the Golden Chick halftime show.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
At Generations Church, we exist to love God, love people, and serve both well. We're a multi-generational, multicultural church that believes in being a light to our city and our region. At Generations, we don't believe that church can be put in a box. We're a church that accepts all people from all walks of life, young, old, rich, and poor, and you will feel welcome at Generations. Join us at 10 a.m. every Sunday at 2524 West Noble in Guthrie, America. You can also join us at generationsguthrie.online.church.
We're set for second half action here on Homecoming 2021. Remember, Woodward won the toss and deferred, so they scored with 33 seconds left before the half. Now they'll get the football here to begin quarter number 3. Guthrie will kick it right to left on your radio dial, along with Mason Russell, Lance Evans, Kel Evans, Braden Russell, Aaron Ryburn, Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans, Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio. We're set for second half action. Jays and Boomers.
Izak approaches the football, and second half action is underway. A good kick as it goes over the head of the Woodward Boomer return man into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for Woodward.
Important Blue Jay defense comes out here, establishes establishes everything up front. 3 and out would be mighty timely right here, Chris. Mighty timely. Get us a punt, score, let the fun begin.
1st and 10 for the Boomers. They break huddle, come to the line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Guthrie leads it 20-7 as we get ready for our first snap of quarter number 3. 5-man front for the Blue Jays. Quarterback will keep it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Maybe a football. 2nd down and 10.
Trying to see, 16's back in there for the Boomers.
That's a good guess.
Wyatt Pope.
Well, and Varnell, 16 on the tackle. 16 carried and 16 tackled.
Yeah.
Pope back in there. We saw Sam Cheap, last year's quarterback, get in there. Takes a few snaps. Great homecoming crowd. Not very many seats to be found, if any, here inside the Rock tonight. 2nd down and 10. Boomers go in the air. It's caught at the 24, down at the 25. A 1-yard pickup. Cheney on the tackle. On the catch for Woodward was number 23, Parker Schmidt, a 5'10", 175-pound senior. Again, the quarterback, Wyatt Pope, 6'2", 190-pound senior as well. 3rd down and 5. One of the keys to victory, Phil, was for Woodward to win 3rd down offensively and defensively. The Jays can stop it here. 35. Ball's at 25. They need the 30. Three receivers now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Halfback in there. Little dump off underneath. It's caught at the 25 to the 30. It's a 1st down. 35 down at the 37-yard line. 12-yard pickup. Nice design play there by the Boomers.
That's given us trouble all night.
Parker Schmidt with the reception in the 1st down. First and 10 for the Boomers, coming to the line of scrimmage. Laird, the receiver for Woodward. That's the one. That's the deep threat. He's the receiver on the top of the formation to the far left. Pope. And at the shotgun. I'll hand off to Big Nash Hunter. Hunter will just get maybe a yard, a 1-yard pickup. Coach Lugent really high on Nash Hunter. Nash Hunter, really one of those guys that can be on the All-5A team in a lot of publications.
Yeah, big time player. And just a big boy, 5'10", 250 pounds. A lot to stop her. Landon Herzl in on that tackle on that last play. Tackling low, Chris. I don't know why. 5'10", 250.
Can't miss him.
No.
1-yard pickup, 2nd down and 9. Hunter back in on the right side of the quarterback, Wyatt Pope. Pope picks it off with the turf, hit as he throws, and it is incomplete at midfield. Great coverage on the far side by Braden Cheney as Pope really got sandwiched in on that one.
Nico Pena and Jackson Walters there on the hit on the quarterback.
See if we're able to get that last play on here. See if Mason was able to capture that here on that hit. He got in there at the end. So the incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 9. Woodward again, another 3rd down play. This one's at their own 33-yard line. They need the 47. Excuse me, ball's at the 37-yard line. Scoreboard was wrong. I didn't look at it. Pope, here's a pressure. He fumbles the football. Ball's loose at the 25, and Woodward jumps on it. Jacob Varnell stripped it loose. It was either going to be a fumble or a sack, and it's a fumble.
Look at Varnell close on this.
Popped it loose, and Woodward able to jump on it to avoid another turnover. Lost all the way back to the 25. Bring up 4th down and 22 yards. Woodward will bring the punt team onto the field. 8:51 and rolling here in the 3rd quarter. Guthrie leads at 20-7, about to get the football for the first time here in the 3rd quarter.
Jays look like they want to block this one.
They've already blocked one and resulted in 6 points. This one's a low line drive, poor punt, takes a Woodward bounce. Guthrie will get away from it as it will just crawl across Guthrie's side of the field, near midfield. It'd be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays.
You know, you see that. I think there's that block punt earlier has a little bit of effect on the punter here.
Yeah.
You know, you start thinking about that. They got to me one time, rushes things a little bit, shanks one. Well, Dennis, doesn't he do a great job keeping on homecoming every year? It's part of the tradition. Boy, Dennis is he's gonna rattle your cages a little bit out there. You can hear him loud and proud. Blue Jay, Dennis Oaks.
There's a class of 96 here. There's a class of 01 here.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to hear where their classes are sitting. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays from midfield. Back to the run game. It's Isaiah Hammond's big hole in the 45 to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. He's speeding through the end zone. He's into the end zone. Isaiah Hammond's a 50-yard touchdown run.
Wow.
Yeah, he caught that seam and he was off to the races. We talked about Isaiah. Could it be a big night for Isaiah? And well, I tell you, what a great run right there.
Big hole by the offensive line, Phil.
Yeah, big hole.
Yeah, just a big hole there for Isaiah. Ezok comes on for the PAT, trying to make it a 27-7 lead for the Blue Jays. Good snap, good hold. It's a line drive kick, and it is good. Guthrie increases their lead 27-7, 8:23 to play in the 3rd quarter. Timeout from Jellisma Stadium. This is Guthrie Bluejay football, presented by FM Bank.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Before you go off on that family vacation, be sure to obtain your Oklahoma Real ID license at the Guthrie Tag Agency. You'll need a Real ID or passport to fly domestically. Don't forget your vehicle's tags, titles, and renewals, and you gotta have that Pike Pass. Do you need to obtain your driver's license? Yes, the Guthrie Tag Agency does that and much more. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. Call 405-282-3873.
Well, we got some great advertisers, Phil.
Yeah, we really do. Just lucky in Guthrie to have the support of everybody. So many folks support everything in Guthrie. We appreciate it. We appreciate all of it.
Ezok the kick, now leading 27-7. Kick fielded from the 5-yard line, center field to the 10, 15, 20, and down at the 22-yard line. Well, the scoring summary is a quick one, Phil. One play, 50 yards. Isaiah Hammonds needed a little bit of space on the left side. He got that space, and he just dashed past the linebackers, sprinted past the secondary into the end zone.
Yeah, he talked about it. A huge hole opened up by the offensive line. Great job by the Blue Jays up front.
Scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors. They work hard every day. Example today. The boss was working at homecoming.
Yeah, I'm still concerned about that.
4 receiver set for the Woodward Boomers. 3 to the left. Pope, play action, nothing there. He's going to go down with the sack. Couple Blue Jays there. First though, Delonte Glover, big number 5. He's a sophomore. Phil got a lot of play at the running back spot a year ago. Has converted to the defensive line. Is having a good sophomore campaign.
Put on 45 pounds of muscle. That has a time. Sometimes you'll change positions.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's all there. He's a big boy.
27-7 is your score. 7:47 to play here in quarter number 3. Woodward behind the chains here. 2nd down and 15. Sack back at the 17-yard line. They need the 32 for a first down. 5-man front for the Blue Jays. Herzl and Walters on the ends. 4 receivers. Now Herzl backs into pass coverage. Shaputis forces Pope out of the pocket. Avoids one guy, but can't avoid the second one. And there he is again, Phil. Delonte Glover with the sack.
Making a statement on the defensive side of the ball. Watch it here. A couple of the Blue Jays had a shot at. What a great angle there from the sideline camera. Comes it up.
Poole was in the area. Herzl was coming in. Blue Jays attacking the football. 3rd down and 15. Clock now under 7 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Guthrie had a halftime lead of 20-7. Woodward had to punt the football away on their opening drive here in the 3rd quarter. Guthrie went on a 1-play drive by Isaiah Hammonds. Isaiah now with 2 rushing scores tonight, 1 for 1 yard and 1 for 50 yards. 3rd down and 15, 4 receivers. Pope to throw. Here's a pressure again. Avoids it, throws it, and it's incomplete. No flag on the play. Good coverage there by Zach Henry.
Now Zach was...
He had the arm hooked
around.
Yeah,
he might have hooked him a little bit.
That was right in front of me, boys. He had the arm hooked around him, but did make a play on the ball with his other hand. He let this one slide.
Hey, fair and balanced, right?
Yeah, I don't like being fair and balanced. I don't want to talk about this.
We got away with it.
Well, yeah.
Woodward will have to punt this one away. Ball's at the 11-yard line. Just act like we're in court field.
Oh, okay. We'll set up tall and straight.
Good snap. Pretty good punt here. It'll bounce at the 40. Take a Guthrie bounce. Backpedals all the way back to the 35-yard line. See if they get this spot right. It was right at the 35. Well, that official's pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good job there by that far side official. Guthrie will have great field position at the Woodward 35-yard line, leading it by 20 points, 27-7.
He's had a great sideline shot there. I don't know if Eric can hit down the sideline again real quick. Got a great shot of great Blue Jay supporter Jeff Chappell. Kel can turn around. I wish we could holler at him there. Jeff does a lot of things. Talk about those people that supported by the community. Chappell family, long history of supporting everything. Guthrie. Doing a grab. There he is. There's Jeffrey supporting everybody. And oh no, there he goes.
He's the chief photographer for Guthrie's page. Isaiah Hammonds. Oh, Hayden Calvert will keep it as he'll get from the 36 to the 35, a 1-yard pickup. Calvert, the 1-yard pickup. 2nd down and 9 play. 20 seconds on the play clock. Guthrie, no hurry here as we go in our 6 minutes to play in the quarter. Jays to the line of scrimmage. 14 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers left. Tight end on the left. 1 receiver to the right. Calvert to throw. Little screen pass caught by Ty at the 36. Makes one guy miss briefly. He's tackled at the 30-yard line. A pickup of 5 yards. 3rd down and 4. Upcoming Ty Eaton, Blue Jay receiver, with the catch. Ty Eaton, 5'10", 156-pound junior. Jeff Chappell liked that play.
Oh, Chap. The Wizard, he's a pretty good recorder of videos himself, Mr. Chap.
Yep, pretty darn good.
Yeah, sneaky quick.
3rd down and 4. Calvert and the Jays will throw for it. Throws it on the run, looking for Wilder. It's incomplete, over the head of Carson at the 25-yard line. 4th down and 4. Looks like the Guthrie offense more than likely will stay on the field here with 5:06 to play in Woodward territory and a 20-point lead.
Yeah. Gotta come away with some points here, boy. I tell you, get the ball on your own 35 and don't convert that to points. That'll be a topic of discussion on film day.
3 receivers set. 4th and 4, Guthrie will go for it. They're going to check the sideline, make sure everything's lined up the way the Guthrie coaches like to see it. Ball's at the 30. Guthrie needs the Woodward 26 to extend this series. Handoff to Isaiah. No, wide open. Oh, over the head of Carson. A well-drawn up play. Carson was wide open. It would have been the 6 easiest points, but the ball just a little too tall for Carson.
Nobody within 20 yards of Carson. Well drawn up play by Jason Rice.
Yeah, Hayden Calvert's eyes lit up and got really excited a little too fast because there was nobody around. Coach Beebe was the first one to meet him off the field, let him know, hey, keep your head up, no big deal, let's go.
Yep.
So Woodward takes over on downs from their own 30-yard line. 1st down and 10. Over to the line of scrimmage. Not much there. Maybe to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, 10 upcoming. Looks like McGinnis back on the scoreboard, Phil, as Carl Albert's lead down to 6, 20-14 the score there. Start of the third quarter? So just started the second half there, Phil.
Carl Albert is up?
Carl Albert leads the Irish, yes, 20-14. No,
other way around.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
The scoreboard graphics are there. Oh, that's a TV game.
Okay. Oh, big time.
I didn't see any logos. It's hard to read that. I was trying to read Braden's. There's a reverse by Woodward. Sam Cheek with the football. He can throw it, but he will try to run for it and will pay for it. It'll be a 5-6 yard loss. Spade, Poole, and company in on the tackle.
Guys did the job, stayed at home. Boy, I thought Jacob had him right there and came up and cleaned it up. Jackson Walters, Spade, Poole.
Loss of 5, so it's 3rd down and 15. So no one's confused. Bishop McGinnis leads Carl Albert 20-14. Bishop McGinnis playing that game in Oklahoma City on the campus of the Irish. 3rd down and 15 from the 25. The Boomers need their own 40-yard line for a first down. Pope to throw, just throws it up. This pass is going to be nowhere near the intended receiver, Sam Cheek. Cole Whitfield on the coverage, and Woodward will have to punt the football away with 3 minutes and 31 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Guthrie leads at 27-7.
Chris, can I give you a quick South Point Church scoring update?
Absolutely.
6-8-2, Chris's Booker T. Washington against my Sand Springs Sandites. 20-20. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Great game for there.
Outstanding game. There's a lot of great games this week on paper. Yeah. Now that Bixby Choctaw game is getting a
42-7 and a half Bixby.
4th and 15. High snap. Punted away though nicely. Takes a big Woodward bounce. Guthrie will get away from this one as it will go across the 40 down in around the 37-yard line. Blue Jay offense back on the field, Phil. 1st and 10.
Yeah, come out, try to get something established. You'll see a lot of running of the ball. We'll throw if we have to, but it's I don't want to say predictable, but you kind of know what you're getting with Guthrie, right? I mean, in situations you're up 27-7, third quarter, 3:22 left, third quarter. We want to keep that clock running.
And you're also, and it's very important if we think that Guthrie will be in the final 3.
Yep.
With McGinnis and Carl Albert, you want to make sure you get those district points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Off to Shaylen Shelf on the jet sweep play across the 40. Running hard across the 42. We'll give him the forward progress to the 43, a 5-yard, maybe a 6-yard pickup. We have an injured Boomer down on the field. We'll take a timeout. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to play here in quarter number 3. Guthrie 27, Woodward 7 as we see Jalen Shelf run hard to the whistle. Take a timeout from Gelsma Stadium. This is Guthrie Bluejay Football presented by F&M Bank.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Welcome back here at Gelsma Stadium. Injured Boomer still being attended to down on the field at the 45-yard line. There you see a good shot at the Guthrie coaching staff and players as not only Woodward's trainer out there, but Guthrie's trainers out there as well.
Seems like a pretty serious injury, guys. Woodward coaches are asking Coach Beebe to bring probably a card out or something. They're going to need some help here. It's going to be probably a little extended right here.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like it might be a shoulder injury, and the ambulance has been called for, and they're trying to keep him stabilized so he does not move anything. Of course, we're not going to show it here on any of our feeds. And saw him go down there pretty quick. But real quick, Phil, just a reminder for our Guthrie fans out there, Blue Jays on the road next week. It is a Thursday night game. So be sure and join us on Thursday night as Blue Jays travel to Guymon, Oklahoma to take on the Guymon Tigers. Our pregame show begins at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. And, of course, we invite all of our fans out to Guymon and take in the game.
I mean, I look forward to this every year. When it's not a home game, I'm upset. I mean, it's not a away game. I'm upset because we get quality time with our team and get to break bread and have a good time. And I love staying up till 3:30 in the morning on a Friday. I mean, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and again, if you just join us, my keys to victory for Phil on the broadcast tonight was be positive, energetic about next week's trip to Guymon.
I mean, who doesn't want to go to the Panhandle on a Thursday night?
How about Guthrie will have to go to Guymon next year as well, Phil?
I'm excited. That's 2 years in a row.
I love your enthusiasm. I like your the game plan.
Thanks.
What time do we got to leave?
Yeah, Ronnie.
What time do we got to leave?
Tomorrow morning.
Now, do note this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough for you, but just.
I like it. It's fun.
Now, we got to sack up tonight. We got a Class A and B state championship fall baseball we got to produce tomorrow. But after Guymon, we get back. We have to do volleyball state tournament on that Friday and Saturday in the Choctaw-Shawnee area. So,
never a break. Never get a break.
Again,
they brought out the cart. I don't know if that's going to work.
I don't think that's going to be big enough for him. They're probably going to need something a little bit bigger. They're checking his fingers right now. He's alert. He's squeezing his hand, so that's a good thing.
Well, and they've got some laughter down there too, so that's a good thing too. So,
and I will tell you firsthand, if it is a shoulder injury popped out, it is not a very comfortable deal. No. Any slight movement is sharp pain. If that's the injury,
I can vouch for Chris. I've seen him in pain a lot of times with his shoulder.
And we got a state championship quarterback in the booth.
He's not too bad. He was pretty good.
2003 quarterback for the Blue Jays, led them to a 14-0 season. Reed Roberts in the house. Good to see you, Rito. Blue Jays. Aaron says.
There we go.
Got to get a shot of Reed Roberts there. You never thought you'd be on TV, Reed. So he said, "Hey, I just came in to say hi."
You know, Reed's a great football player, great baseball player. Of course, played collegiately over at Harding University in Arkansas, and could have played collegiately in football. But unfortunately, as you can see on the shot, he's just not a very handsome kid. I just don't know I don't know how he's going to get through life with a face like that. I mean, it's just a tough deal.
We do see the ambulance pulling out of the fire station to our right, so we are in a injury delay.
Sounds like it's going to be a dislocated shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Never fun. Never
fun. So the ambulance is on the way onto the field. We're going to take a timeout here. Game delay due to an injury to a Woodward player. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Score Guthrie 27, Woodward 7. Take a timeout. This is Blue Jay Football presented by F&M Bank.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order? Cheeseburger. You got it. Just up with the cheese now. I got the pickles. Order up on the Sonic cheeseburger.
You got cheesecake and you got ice cream. So when you put the two of those together, does that make it one thing?
I'm not even listening to you right now.
Sonic Cheesecake Blast.
I'm really having an experience here. This is
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Jonesman Stadium. Stretcher is coming onto the field. The ambulance parked in the alley. Stretcher coming onto the field for an injured Woodward player.
Hate to see that.
I do believe it's a shoulder injury in front of the Guthrie bench. As you see there, the Guthrie fans looking on this, but the stretcher is out. And again, I've had my shoulder taken out 30 plus times probably.
We've had to have
surgery to repair it because it went out. If it went out 30 times, I couldn't get it in the last time, and so it had to be surgically put back in. And so when that happens, any little movement, I mean, even when they pick him up, he'll feel it. So hopefully hopefully it's in, or if they can get it in here quick. It's just a tough deal. I can tell you though, I see these Guthrie MS guys on a pretty routine basis, on and off the job,
first class,
and they are big time. Yeah. They will proper care down there. So
the worst part for this young man, besides the moment, the worst part, the long ride home with that shoulder.
Yeah.
He might be, of course, once it gets you back in, if that is what it is, things start going back to normal.
They got him up.
That's a good sign to setting him up like that.
And I can tell you, when that shoulder goes back in, is one of the best feelings in the world, because I mean, I've had, there's times wasn't able to get my shoulder back in, and we're headed to the hospital. It popped back in. It hit a bump in the road. It pops back in. I'm like, okay, we're good. Let's go back.
But what started it for you?
Softball.
I couldn't think of something better than that.
I was diving back into second base.
You couldn't think of something better than that.
No, I had to be true. Had to be
burning
truthful.
Fire?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Bull riding?
No.
I was bouncing at a concert?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
So the good news is the Woodward player was able to set up, and now he's on the stretcher, and he is in good care, and hopefully he'll be okay. Just need to be checked out, and everything will be okay. And we're just a few moments away from kicking off the ball game here again. We're stopped here in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the quarter. Guthrie with a 20-point lead, 27-7.
Just got embraced by his head coach right there. Just want to say great job to John Chappell and EMS and everybody on this Guthrie sideline getting the EMS out here, get attention to this kid out here.
Yeah, like Chris said, we're very blessed in Guthrie to have first class fire rescue led by our friend and a great leader, Eric Harlow, does a great job, and his crew does a great job.
Setting up and gets a nice ovation from both sides of the crowd here, and of course you don't want no injury, but it looks like he's going to be
be all right.
And now his teammates will go over there and give him a high five as he goes inside the ambulance.
20 years from now at the class reunion, he will have dislocated both shoulders after making a diving tech.
So we're about set to resume action here. Good shot for our video audience of the Blue Jay offensive huddle. When we resume action, it'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Jays offense.
Just glad none of his teammates went over there and gave him a high five on the wrong shoulder.
Yeah. You worry about that sometimes.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're concerned for your teammate, but you're just not thinking about it because they probably didn't really know what was wrong with him, but.
Right.
So both teams getting loose back up here after about a 15-minute delay, probably. The good thing with the fire station just being 2 blocks away, they can get here pretty darn quick when needed.
Got the grill going over there in the baseball side, getting ready for the end of the game.
The smoke coming across the baseball field, now coming across the football field, headed to Harrison Avenue. So I think we're about set to resume action here.
Just a quick score update. Carl Albert 21, McGinnis 20 now, 5 minutes left third quarter.
All scoring updates this year brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church.
Great people.
Oh, thank you.
What time is it?
Oh. We're set to resume action here. 2nd down and 4 for the Blue Jays. Guthrie moving right to left on your 93.7 FM radio dial. 2 receivers to the left. That's Eaton and Shelf. 1 receiver to the right. That's Jalen Harper. Isaiah Hammond's the running back. Calvert the quarterback. Shotgun snap. Hand off to Isaiah. Left side, he went 50 last time he got it. And Shannon's attack was 45-40. 35 near sideline, driven out of bounds near the 30-yard line. 37-yard run for Isaiah Hammond. So you can't go 50 every time, Phil.
Well, best part of that play, did you see the moves of Ronnie, our sideline guy?
Yeah, Isaiah got hurt there, boys.
Man, I hope we got that on film. I mean, I'd like to say it was athleticism, but I don't think he just didn't have a choice. Look, right there.
Oh, sidestepped him.
Sidestepped him.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky quick.
I had a teammate in college call me the most athletic person he's ever met.
I think there's a compliment in there, Ronnie.
I agree. I accepted it.
Yeah.
Protect the microphone. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays after the nice run there by Isaiah at the Woodward 33-yard line. 3 receivers. Back to Isaiah. Up the gut.
Oh, no. Calvert
kept it. Excuse me. And Calvert is down at the 31-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup. Isaiah would have 3 or 4 if he would have handed off to him. But
all right. Get a little picky.
Ball marked at the 31-yard line. 2:37, 2:36 to play in the 3rd quarter. Second down 8. Calvert to the air. Screen pass caught by Ty. Contact at the 30. Tackled at the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup. 3rd down and 7. Stayed in bounds, so the clock continues to roll.
I don't think anybody's left. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
great
still
crowd.
packed here, yeah.
So, we both picked Carl Albert to win close.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a close one there. 21-20. Titans and Irish. Carl Albert wins that game. Boy, I think they're district champions again.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's actually kind of a.
So if you're a Guthrie fan, you're rooting for Bishop McGinnis.
Begrudgingly, yeah.
Yeah. For district standing purposes, Calvert keeps it on 3rd down and 7, back to the line of scrimmage. And so now it's going to be 4th down and 7, 93 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Guthrie leads at 27-7.
Yeah, it's one of those things, too. You just, I mean, McGinnis has the best player on the field tonight.
Michael Taffy.
Absolutely the best player on the field. I mean, he's a stud.
3 touchdowns tonight.
3 touchdowns tonight, and they're just, just a good football program.
4th and 6 for the Blue Jays. They will keep the offense there on the field. Calvert to throw, has a man, and it's going to be intercepted at the 10-yard line. The return 15, across the 20, and down at the 22-yard line. Got to tell you, Guthrie's been flirting with the interceptions all night long, and Woodward finally got one.
Yeah, they really have. There's been a few opportunities where could have went the other way. And
it kind of looked to me like the Woodward defender got in there maybe a little bit too early. He pulled him or something. If you can take a look at that and let me know.
We just saw it up here, and I didn't see that. I'd like to tell you I did, but I didn't see that.
Okay.
I think the kid just made a good break on the ball and made a good play.
I do believe that was Talon Laird, the top receiver, getting the interception on defense. 50 seconds left in the quarter number 3. Woodward with the football at their own 21-yard line. 1st down and 10. 4 receiver set. Pope to throw. Has time. Center of the field. And it's caught by Laird to the 35, down at the 36. Probably pass interference as well, but Laird was able to make the catch regardless for a 15-yard pickup. Clock stops with 43 seconds for the change to get set.
That's a big body kid, 6'3". I mean, he's going to go out there and you get it up a little bit. I mean, it's going to be hard to defend against that. Seems like a sure hand kid. Can run a little bit with the ball after he gets it. So definitely a threat for the Boomers.
Absolutely. They'll line up the receiver to the far side of the field. 1st and 10. Could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 21 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Boomers. Pope takes a shotgun snap, hands it off. Nothing up the middle. Bounces to the outside and tackled at the 40-yard line. 3-yard pickup. And that will be the end of quarter number 3. Guthrie with a 50-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Hammonds for the only score in the third quarter. Guthrie leads at 27-7. Come back with fourth quarter action. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Sam Wilhelm over here on the sideline with ice in his knee right now. Big number 54 offensive lineman.
Mercy Health Report as we bring you back into Jonesboro Stadium here in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Glad you're spending a Friday night with us here. Guthrie leading the Woodward Boomers by a score 27-7, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here on 93.7 FM. Cheyenne, our producer in our Stillwater studio. On site here on the cameras, Kel Evans, Mason Russell, and Lance Evans. Aaron Ryburn, Braden Russell producing. Movement by the offensive lineman looked like the right guard might have jumped. So second, see if he was drawn offsides. Oh, I think he might have been drawn offsides. Looks like it's going to be offsides on the Blue Jays. So second down and 6 will now be second down and 1.
Well, Blue Jays need to, at this stage, you want them playing clean football, right?
Yeah.
You're halfway through the season. You do not be making silly mistakes.
Right now, the most important thing is those 15 district points. I feel confident that Guthrie will get a win tonight, but they got to hold on to those district points. You got to win by 15 or more to get your full 15 points. Right now it's 20. That's good news, but 12 minutes left. You got to stay clean. Second down and 1 for the Boomers for the first play of the fourth quarter. Pope in the gun, takes the gun, snap, looks to throw, throws it downfield, down the far sideline, and it's going to be caught inside the 25-yard line by Sam Cheap. They're going to have him down at the 20-yard line. 34-yard pass connection.
Yeah, you're going to look to see it here on the replay.
Cheap got a step or two on the defender.
Yeah. Not terrible coverage, just
good catch.
Yeah, good catch, nice pass.
All the way to the 20-yard line. Trust me, those coaches know about those 15 district points.
Oh, yeah.
First and 10. Woodward's done a good job of moving the ball in between the 20s. Had a little bit harder time once they get inside the red zone. See what's in store here in the fourth quarter. First and 10 for the Boomers. Handoff big Nash Hunter. He's met by a couple of linemen, but so big and strong, he'll move him to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, he was hit good yard and a half behind line. He managed to get about a 2.5, 3-yard gain right there. Big boy.
5'10", 250. I mean, he was hit at the knees immediately.
Sure was.
I think that was Herzl, who's not.
He's answering the phone right now. The phone's ringing.
From the 17-yard line of Guthrie, second down and 7 for the Boomers. Man in the motion, back to Hunter. He'll get to the 15-yard line, 2 more yards. Gonna bring up a third down and 5. Obviously 4-down territory for the Boomers. About a 2-hour drive along Highway 33.
A lot of times that's where we stop and eat.
On our Guyman trips.
Yeah. Stretch your legs.
Phil, I think you're getting more and more excited as the game goes on about this trip next week.
Guyman's a great community. It's my only opportunity to get up there. See the fine folks. Chris always buys us a steak to go there.
Yeah. That's why you got really excited. Third down and 5. Poke play action. Has a man wide open, and it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Boomers.
Yeah, it's, and last 2 weeks, the passing game, the pass defense has been exposed at times, to be honest. I mean, that's something they'll have to work on and get better at.
Touchdown reception, Parker Schmitz. And with that touchdown, Woodward pulls within 14. Remember, they came in here in the 2019 contest, won 28-14. Guthrie had one blocked. Another blocked that one. So the score stays 14-point lead for Guthrie, 27-13. Take a timeout from Gelsma Stadium. This is Blue Jay football presented by our good friends at F&M Bank.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Boomers into the end zone for the second time tonight. 16-yard touchdown reception by Schmitz, thrown by Pope, the quarterback. 10:09 to play in quarter number 4. Guthrie's lead down to 14 points, 27-13. That is your John Vance Motors scoring summary. Boomers kick this one deep and into the end zone. Nice strong leg there, as that one's 5-7 yards deep in the end zone. So the Blue Jays will have a first down and 10. Again, 27-13, and feel the offense kind of sputtered a little bit throughout the night. Nothing real consistent, but really like to see a nice drive put together here.
Yeah, it's been kind of hit and miss all the entire night. Take these last 10 minutes, 9 seconds, and put some good drives together and take care of business. I mean, you got to get in the flow. You got to get in the flow.
Jays offense to the line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line, their own 20, first down and 10. DeAndre Jones, receiver to the left, Ty Eaton and Shelf, the receivers to the right. Wilder, the halfback on the left side. Little play action here, they'll hand off to Isaiah. Gave a lot of eye candy with Eaton in motion, but Woodward not full after the 2-yard pickup, second down and 8. Carl Albert still leads McGinnis, 21-20. Early fourth quarter.
Big good one down. Are they at CA or are they at McGinnis?
At McGinnis.
At McGinnis.
Purple Stadium.
Yep.
I wonder where in the world the TV broadcast is set up there.
Outside somewhere.
Second down and 8. 3 receiver sets. Coward to throw. Back pedals. Still backpedaling. Throws it. Dumps it underneath. Caught by DeAndre at the 20. He's at the 25. Near sideline 30. Horse tackled at the 35. And there's a flag. DeAndre's up and good. Now Hunter trying to plead his case. That was an easy call for the near side official. So a first down plus 15 on a 10-yard catch by DeAndre.
Let's see that replay on that.
There's the horse collar. We'll go ahead and get a replay of that one here.
Nice job by Calvert, keeping it alive. See it now.
Here it comes.
Number 30 was pleading his case. It was just his jersey. What do you guys see?
Well, I just saw it. I saw a lot of jersey.
He was the way he was reacting looked like a lot of jersly.
Yeah. Well,
but the appearance.
Yeah, it was right up there.
Yeah, it was up there. Yeah.
If it had been down more on the shoulder, probably don't get that call. But I saw a lot of jersey, Ronnie.
Right in front of the Guthrie bench, too. That doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
First and 10 for the Blue Jays. Ball marked at the 47 after the penalty. Calvert finds a wide open Eaton at the 45. He's at the 40 and tackled right there. Ty Eaton with a 14-yard reception for another first down. Here's the Blue Jay passing game to Workfield.
Great job here. Hayden signs up. Perfect pass. Nice reception. Move the chains. How about those new shiny chains over there? Isn't that fun?
Second week to have the new chains. Shows the first. It's digital.
It's digital.
It's digital.
Right.
Maybe we get Kel to show us what we're talking about for our video audience. Calvert to throw here on 1st and 10 from the 39. Has a man open. It's DeAndre Jones, but shortchanged that one. DeAndre also slipped at the 20-yard. Pass falls incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And so you have the digital marker to tell you what down it is. Right. 2nd down.
There they are.
10 yards. There's the digital marker there to show you it's 2nd down. And then we'll move to the right here. Camera work, camera work, camera work. Got to find it.
There we are.
There's the digital sign behind a couple of Blue Jays. There it is. 10 yards to go. So Guthrie saw this when we went to Duncan. Athletic Director John Chappell saw that.
Yeah.
A donor bought those. I hand off to Isaiah just a few yards as he gets to the 35, 4-yard pickup. 3rd down and 6 upcoming. But love what Duncan had. Chappell went to a sponsor, a donor. And we debuted them last week. Here they are again.
$14.
I mean, I deserve some kind of on that. I mean, I was the one who told Chappell first, hey, we got to get one of those. He told me, you know what Chappell normally says.
Yeah.
Can't say that on the radio.
Well, it was nothing vulgar. It was just
Chappell. Yeah, it's Chappell.
Yeah. 3rd down and 7. Calvert rolling to his right, looking for a 1st down, throws it, wide open shelf, caught. 1st down at the 25, sidesteps. He's tackled at the 19-yard line. 17 beautiful yards from Calvert to Shelf.
It's nice to see young Shelf get involved in the offense. Very athletic young man. Runs hard after he gets the ball.
He does.
He runs hard.
Always looking for the big play is Shelf.
Yeah.
Great job.
Well, his big brother was a hoss, wasn't he?
Jerron Pryor.
Jerron was all man.
Yes, he was. 7:48, 7:47 to play here inside Josma Stadium. Guthrie 27, Woodward 13. Hand off to Isaiah on 1st down and 10. He's dancing as well, and he'll get a good chunk of yards, almost 10 yards. They'll probably mark him a little bit shy of that. 8-yard pickup for Isaiah Hammonds down in around the 11-yard line.
Well, that's a fun run right there. It's a good run. Look at this, great shot here.
Our camera operators, and we have a timeout taken by Woodward. We'll keep it here. We're good on our breaks, but let's real quick. Appreciate all the compliments. A lot of people in the community really happy with the new addition of our sideline camera. But I got to remind everybody that our wide shot is my son, a 7th grade student. The tight shot, as we call, is Mason Russell, an 8th grade student. My son, Kel Evans, on the camera. He's a junior, so it's a student broadcast, and these guys do such a great job. They know what assignment they are and have really done a great job. And so we get all the great compliments on that, but those camera operators do such a great shot with all. I mean, here's another prime example here for our video audience. But I just can't say enough about those guys.
Well, I'm going to say one more thing. Kel, last 2 years, has covered this, has worked the camera at state championship games. 6A1, 6A2, 5A, 4. I mean, all the big games.
Yeah.
And he's gotten some of the most unbelievable. Kiddo's good. He's good. He knows what he's doing.
For it.
And thank God his mother has all that ability.
Absolutely. We're set to resume action. Good job, guys. 2nd down and 3. Ball's at the Woodward 12-yard line. Guthrie get one more 1st down. Man in motion. I'll hand it to the man in motion. That's Tyee trying to get the corner. Breaks the tackle. He's at the 10. Cuts it inside. And he'll get down in around the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Blue Jays. Remember, that was a big play last week for Tyee, who got it down in around the 1-yard line in that Carl Albert game. Here's a good look at it with our sideline camera.
Ty's got a little shake in him, doesn't he?
Yeah, him and Shelk, and they definitely eat some shake and bake throughout the week.
Yeah, got a little shake to him.
All right, at the 5-yard line, so it's 1st and goal. Guthrie trying to add to their 14-point lead, trying to get all 15 district points. Calvert in the gun. Strong package here with Varnell and Hammonds in the backfield. Handoff goes to Isaiah, looking for his 3rd score of the night. And he's still moving the pile, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the end zone. They'll mark him right outside the goal line, so it'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Isaiah, a 1-yard touchdown run in the 1st quarter, had a 21-yard touchdown reception in the 2nd quarter, and then added a 50-yard touchdown run in the 3rd quarter. Varnell's like, hey, coach, draw it up. 16 right here. I'm rooting for you, Jacob Varnell.
19 tackles last week. Let him get in the end zone.
Yeah, there's some offensive love. So here we go. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Under 6 to play. Varnell, did I call it? He leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacob Varnell. And the Blue Jay band has something to play with. Hey, Varnell scores. 1-yard run.
I think he was real excited for that one. I think he dove after he got in the end zone, didn't he?
I think he was already in.
Yeah, he did.
But he's played that in his mind so many times, right? He says, if I ever get a chance to score, I'm diving.
All 3 camera angles right there. It's like, hey, this is my best Barry Sanders, my best Walter Payton chance opportunity right here.
Yeah, great job.
5:52 left in the ball game. Guthrie defense can hold them here and get all those 15 district points.
Yeah, that's a big score for that.
Braden's going to add those 6 points on our board, I promise. She's into that McGinnis-Carl-Ever game. Extra point up and good. Guthrie increases their lead 34-13. Timeout from beautiful Jelzma Stadium. This is Guthrie Bluejay football presented by F&M Bank.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I love to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jacob Varnell, 1-yard touchdown run gives the Blue Jays a 34-13 lead with 5:52 to play in the ball game. And before that drive, we talked about this offense. It would be good to put an offensive drive together, and they did. A successful John Vance Motor scoring.
Throwing the ball, running the ball.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
Blue Jays kicking this one left to right. Fair catch called for and hauled in inside the 25-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Woodward Boomers. South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update in Oklahoma City. Carl Titans will report that Contrell Bazell, is out of the game right now. Not sure if he's going to return, but his Titans right now, Reed DeQuazy and the Titans lead Bishop against 28-20. That game, about 8 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, great ball game in Oklahoma City.
Boomers to the line of scrimmage, 1st down and 10. Score here, Guthrie 34, Woodward 13. 4 receiver set for the Boomers. Pope to throw. Here comes the pressure. Throws it downfield and overshoots his intended receiver by 10 yards. Cole Whitfield on the coverage for the Blue Jays. Intended receiver was number 3, Sam Cheap. Stops the clock with 5:45 to play in the 4th quarter. Stay tuned. Terra Insure Group post-game show. We'll have our Guthrie North Church player of the game. And we'll try to hook up with Jacob Varnell. He was our North Church player of the game last week. Unable to talk to him. So maybe we can get him as well as tonight's North Church player of the game. All coming up in the TIG post-game show. 34-13, Blue Jay lead. Same formation as the one before with 4 receivers. Pope this time rolling to his left. Throws it on the run, has a man, and it's nicely broken up by Jackson Walters in coverage as Schmidt thought he had a wide open reception, but Walters comes flying in and throws the left hand down on the football.
I think that kid could play any position on the defensive side of the ball. I really do. I mean, he's just a ball player. Watch this, comes all the way across.
Jackson Walters would be one of those dominant players in Class A, 2A, 3A. He would be playing both ways is what he'd be doing. How dominant would he be?
If he was in Cashion?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He'd be putting up stupid numbers.
3rd down and 10. One of the fastest players on the team is Jackson Walters. He's a center fielder for the Blue Jays baseball team. Pope goes downfield, has a man, and it's caught near midfield, down at the 48. A 26-yard pass and catch. Sam Cheap with the reception.
Yeah, just threw it up. Winging a prayer, and the prayer was answered.
Yeah, kind of been picking on Brandon Cheney all night long. He's just let him get behind him just a couple of times tonight, but at least secure the tackle there and stop and let the defense have another shot.
1st and 10 at the Woodward 49-yard line. 5:19, 5:18 to play in the ball game. Guthrie's going to win it. Just got to hold on to those district points. Got to win by 15 or more to keep all 15 points. Handoff. We'll get to midfield. No, actually, we'll mark at the 49. So a 2-yard pickup from the 49 to the 49 in Guthrie territory.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. Between Spade Pool and Jacob Varnell, probably the 2 biggest and most athletic linebackers we've seen play for several years here. I mean, just both can run, both can bring it when they get there. They're bringing the load when they get to you. Smart football players, too.
Second and 8, big Hunter. Back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd down and 8 upcoming. They'll sleep good tonight. Jackson Walters in on the tackle again. Just a reminder, Blue Jays at Guyman next week on a Thursday night. Next, it is fall break. That is a Thursday night contest.
An opportunity to take a trip over fall break. I said, nope, we're going to Guyman. Never miss a chance to go to Guyman, Chris.
I have to break out my my picture with the Guyman Chamber of Commerce sign.
Yeah.
It's always good. 3rd down and 7 for the Boomers. Near midfield, right on the Guthrie G logo at midfield. Pope the throw, looking left, throws it left. Now center of the field, passes incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and 7, 3:50 left, and the Blue Jay defense can stop one more time, let the offense take a few snaps and get this game down to 3-0 and move the Blue Jays to 5-1 on the season. More importantly, 1-1 in district play. Again, we looked at the, take that off. Yeah, take that off. OSU's off this week.
Guarantee a win.
Hey, yeah, Oklahoma State off this week.
That's Phil's lock of the week.
Locked it down.
Congratulations, Phil.
Thanks.
4th and 7 for the Boomers. They'll throw for it. Pope rolling to his right. It's caught for a 1st down in around the 36-yard line. 12-yard connection.
That was a very athletic play by the Pope kid. I mean, he had Landon Herzl all over him. You'll see it here on the replay. I mean, he's going to the ground and throws a bullet. Very, very good job by the Pope kid.
We got a brief second here real quick. 21 schedule, Phil. You look at Guthrie's schedule this year, all the big games that are home this week, are home this year. Carl Everett, McGinnis, Lawton Ike. Don't sleep on Lawton Ike. Of course, Bishop McGinnis will be here for senior night.
Yeah, I mean, it's setting up well for the Blue Jays.
1st and 10 for the Boomers at the 34-yard line. 3:14 to play in the ball game. Pope the throw. Here's the pressure. Releases it center of the field, and it falls to the turf at the 10-yard line. Nice job there by Zach Henry, another Blue Jay baseball player for head coach Casey Porter. Knocks that one down. 2nd down and 10 for the Boomers upcoming. Not looking past Guyman because Guthrie's got to make a 4-hour bus drive up there. We have an officials timeout for a brief second here, but
threw a flag there.
It's going to go against Woodward. But can't overlook Guyman. 4-hour plus trip up there. Guthrie would be a big favorite.
Yeah.
And really, when you come back and play Lawton Ike, a very dangerous team with some good wins this season.
Now, what you can also say is, I'm pretty sure the Blue Jays won't spend a ton of time on Guyman, so they'll have that extra preparation time for him. But yeah, I mean, Ike's like you said, you can't sleep on them. They're always athletic, always got kids that can go make plays, and so should be a heck of a ball game for the Blue Jays.
Carla remains on top of McGinnis, 28-20. Second down and 25 for Woodward after the penalty, back up near midfield. Hope to throw. They need the 24 for a first down. They go downfield. It's incomplete. Once again, Zach Henry on the coverage. They'll bring a third down in forever. 25 to be exact. Clock stop, 2:58. Look at the safeties there for Guthrie. 18, Zach Henry. Number 8, Braden Cheney. Before we move into the linebacker crew, Poole and Varnell. Then there's the defensive line of Walter, Shaputis, Walters, Devontae Glover, Rayvon Braxton. They're down 25. Boomers need a couple big plays here. First one falls in complete. Guthrie Braxton was able to get a couple flags down in the secondary. It looks like probably pass interference on the Blue Jays. Pope was hit again as he released the football, and that is indeed the call against the Jays secondary.
Did that ball look catchable to you? I didn't notice. It just seemed like it was.
And if we get the wide shot of that last play, we'll see where the ball landed there. Just see what Phil wants to look at here.
Seemed like it was well out of bounds. Yeah, it hit the wall and bounced back, so it was well out of bounds.
Penalty will move it across the 35-yard line to the 34. Third down and 10. Pope, there's a flag thrown again. This pass is incomplete. There is a flag on the play thrown by the referee. Right when the quarterback was thrown, it's probably a holding penalty. It is against Woodward. Again, the officiating crew out of the Oklahoma City area tonight. Referee Mark Clark. The umpire is Hank Reeves. Line judge is Jerry Prevett. Head linesman Rick Morales. And the back judge is Logan Steckel.
Hey, on this back judge here, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but they've had a lot of long passes tonight that have gone over the heads, and the back judge, Steckel there, has had to go retrieve the ball. This guy's got a cannon. Where did he play at, Chris? Do you have any information about him?
I don't know.
My goodness. You see the spiral this guy throws. It's 40 yards. It's beautiful. It's the best thing I've seen all night.
I have an inside source with this officiating crew, so I'll probably have to get that answer to you after the game.
I mean, just watch it next time. It's nice.
He looks like a youngster.
He is. He looks young, yeah.
Yeah, reality hasn't hit him just yet.
Third down at 23. From the 46, Sam Cheap, the new quarterback, in there again. He goes downfield. He has a receiver, and the receiver drops it at the 10-yard line. Probably should have brought that one in. Jays dodge a bullet there. Now it brings up fourth down at 23.
Seems to be Woodward's game plan right now. Just throw it deep right now. They've done that quite a bit here, this drive right here. Blue Jays need to settle back and try not to make any more penalties. Fourth and long right now.
Defense needs one more stop to secure 21-point victory here. Again, stay tuned. Terror Insure Group postgame. Hey, real quick, too. Woodward High School band making the trip 2 hours down the road.
It's impressive. It's nice to see. And those kids work so hard in the bands and give them an opportunity to come down and play and have a Friday night experience on the road. That's fun.
Yeah. They're used to traveling anyway, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, everywhere they go.
Fourth down, 23. Final offensive chance for the Boomers. Pope forced out of the pocket, throws it downfield. It's caught and down immediately, shy of the first down. And there's a flag thrown in.
What's that?
At the end of the play. Flag was as the tackle was being made. Zach Henry with the tackle at the 32, 7 yards shy of the first down.
I'm not sure what that was.
Let's see on the
replay. Looked like a clean
here.
tackle to me.
Good hit, good tackle. I don't see anything. Huh.
Personal foul, face mask against Guthrie. And if we can replay that again, we can maybe
see that.
See if we can get a closer look at this here. Again, Kel Evans with a great video shot here.
Well, it's hard to face mask somebody.
Assuming,
yeah. At the very end. At the very end, his
Aaron,
left hand came across.
Let's go one more time, Aaron.
At the very, very end, you're going to see his left hand come across his face, and that was a good call. You're going to see it right here. Watch right there. Right there. Handful of mask. Great shot there, guys.
Penalty moves it to the 18-yard line. First down and 10. Lobbed into the end zone. Cole Whitfield on the coverage. And Cole Whitfield wins this battle here as the ball falls to the turf. Incomplete. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the ball game. Guthrie 34, Woodward 13. Stay tuned. Terry Insure Group postgame show. We'll have our North Church player of the game. We'll also speak with Jacob Varnell, last week's North Church player of the game. And of course, we'll have Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe get his game thoughts here tonight on the Jays' 5-8-2 first victory in the district. Blue Jays probably be favored in all their games, probably except for one. McGinnis here. McGinnis will probably be a slight favorite in that game, you would think.
Yeah.
Four receiver set. Second down and 10. Pope, the receiver, rolling to his right. Now comes back to his left. Throws into the end zone. It's picked off at the 3-yard line. And at the 5, it's slowing down. Braden Cheney with the interception. And that one should seal the deal here tonight. Nice job there by Braden Cheney.
Well, I tell you, that's a big-time play. You got picked on a little bit tonight, but I tell you, when it mattered, stepped in there, gets a big interception. Minute 53 left. Like you said, secure those 15 points.
Yeah,
that's a big-time play.
Yeah, because if you were to finish in a 3-way tie with Carl Everett McGinnis, which that's the goal right now, unless Carl Everett McGinnis or I guess Guthrie slips along. If you have a 3-way tie, you want those district points, the most you get. Carl Everett was able to get 4 with Guthrie, so Guthrie right now -4, add the 15, so Guthrie's going to be +11 when you look at those district standings. Still a long way to go in the season, though. First and 10 for the Blue Jays. Offense back on the field at their own 9-yard line. A couple of handoffs here. Isaiah on the left side. He's still on his feet across the 15, 20, 25, 34, sideline, 35, 40, and tackled at the 45-yard line. Isaiah Hammonds, once again, Phil, over 100 yards rushing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's just had a fabulous year as junior campaign. And I don't know that it's accurate, but he seems faster than he was last year. You know, he matured a little bit over the summer, I'm sure, but man, I tell you, when he catches a seam and he gets down that sideline, he can flat go. Great angle here by number 15 to save the touchdown.
Went out of bounds. That's the only bad thing about that play. Stops the clock momentarily here. I think, Phil, with that first down, I think you can take 3 knees and call it a ball. It's close. I think you can get there, though. Guthrie will hand it off to Isaiah, though, up the middle. Dodge one guy, 45 midfield. Gets into Woodward territory down at the 49-yard line. Next snap will be under a minute to play, so Guthrie will take 2 more snaps, and this one will be in the books officially. You got the North Church player of the game in your mind, Phil?
You know, I'm actually struggling a little bit with that tonight.
All right.
I'm got some considerations.
We'll have a team discussion.
Yeah.
15 on the play clock, 1:07 on the game clock. If we play it right, we'll just need 1 or 2 more snaps. Hand off to Isaiah. He'll have the first down, so the clock will stop for a brief moment here. So the next snap will be in around 15 seconds, so do 1 more snap here. Take a knee on the field. Stay tuned. Terry Sugar post-game show. Post-game interviews. Player of the game. South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. We'll see if Carl Albert can hold on to that lead against Bishop McGinnis. Always have a great audience listening to our post-game show. We appreciate that. Brought to you by our good friends at Terra Insure Group. 12 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. And there is the knee. And the Blue Jays are going to win it tonight by a final score of 34-13. Phil, Guthrie did exactly what they did. They were big favorites tonight. Didn't score in the first quarter, but got to go in the second and third quarter.
Yeah, got to go in the second and third quarter. Played well. Defense overall played very well, just giving up 13 points tonight. And most importantly, I don't think we got anybody dinged up, you know. So get ready to go next week and take the trip out to Guyman, have a good time out there, keep everybody healthy, and come back here ready for those Eagles.
Blue Jays win. Blue Jays win. Final score 34-13. Take a timeout. When we come back, it's the Terror Insure Group postgame show here on Hot 93.7 FM, presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC. The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of other programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
We welcome you inside the Terror Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays victorious here on a 5A2 district matchup with the Woodward Boomers. Final score 34-13. Blue Jays improve on the season to 5-1 overall. Woodward falls to 2-4 on the season. Woodward 0-2 in district play. Guthrie now 1-1 in district play. We're sure to go see our good friends Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, and Dennis Oaks at Terror Insure Group, TIGOK.com. Got some big news for Terror Insure Group coming later this month. We'll be glad to share that when that becomes public. But Blue Jays win it tonight. Final score 34-13. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, it's our North Church player of the game and head coach Kelly Beebe along with Jacob Barnell as well. Blue Jays win it 34-13. This is the TIG postgame show.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What do you want me to ask? Welcome inside the Terror Insure Group postgame show. Blue Jays take down the Woodward Boomers. Final score 34-13. Time now to present our North Church player of the game. And we're going to go defensively here tonight with Jackson Walters. And downstairs with Jackson Walters is Ronnie Phillips.
We're here with your player of the game, North Church player of the game, Jackson Walters. And again, Jackson, every week we talk about you. You're all over the field. You're listed as a D lineman, but I've seen you in coverage on the corners. I've seen you on the slots. I've seen you on the running backs. I see you all over the place. You make plays every single week. Tell me, just let us walk through it. You're such a great football player.
I don't know. I just line up what Coach Beebe tells me and do my job. I mean, that's just it. I'm a football player, as you guys say.
Right. So we come off a tough loss against Carl Robert. Coming in this week, what was your goals? What was the team set on defense? What did you guys want to accomplish?
We wanted to shut out. I thought we were capable of it, but didn't play as well as we should. And just we got things to fix. Got a lot of things to fix, and we'll get better.
So we got Guyman next week, short week on a Thursday. Got to get healthy. Got to make the trip, take the trip to Guyman. So what can we expect to play sound next week against Guyman?
We should play lights out. It should be shut out like we expect, and should play. We're gonna fix everything up, get ready, and bounce back.
Like I said, Jackson Walters such a great person to watch. He's all over the field. He could have been the player of the game many times for us this week. He's such a good athlete and a great Blue Jay. Walters here, right here, player of the game.
There you have it. Jackson Walters, our North Church player of the game, and he really was all over the field, as Ronnie mentioned, in the backfield, in coverage. He's all over. That's a great weapon to have for Coach Kelly Beebe.
He's, like I said, he can do anything. He can play offense, play defense, play special teams. Great attitude, smart ball player, great leader. He's what makes high school football cool. Kids like that. They're just an outstanding high school football player.
And we're trying to find Jacob Varnell, and he is missing in action, trying to get him onto the field. Stay tuned. Coming up here in a little bit as well, we'll hear from Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe on tonight's victory over Woodward. And just real quick, Carl Everett still leads Bishop McGinnis 28-20. Bishop McGinnis has the football. 21 seconds left in that contest. And so we'll try to see if we can have a final before we exit off the air tonight. But we're going to try Jacob Varnell. He's probably off signing autographs. But in the meantime, we're going to go downstairs and get set. Oh, we lost Kels Field. Oh, we're looking for our camera. There we go. Get the camera guy. You got to get it all organized here, Phil. A lot of moving parts here with the broadcast. Yeah. All right. Let's go downstairs, Ronnie Phillip, with the Blue Jay head coach, Kelly Beebe.
Coach Beebe coming off a tough loss last week against Robert. Defense came out to play tonight and made some good plays defensively.
Well, typical homecoming. We had an incredible crowd and incredible atmosphere and activities all during the week. And, we had a bit of Carl Albert hangover on Monday and Tuesday, and I was pretty hard on them. And we had a solid practice finally on Wednesday. I thought we played pretty lackluster tonight. It was a real gut check for us. Woodward always plays tough. The kids fight and scrap and claw. And they got some weapons in their arsenal with 30-1 and 16-3. So our boys had to kind of reach down and find some NTXC to come out and, with this 27-13, they got the ball in the wind. There's a lot of things in play. So all in all, average performance. I felt like on our part, I thought Woodward outplayed us, and I told Coach Lucien that out after the game. We capitalized on a couple of their mistakes in the kicking game early, and then played pretty even. So this is a growing, learning experience for this bunch of kids. First time they've seen adversity, and to gut check and come out and finish off with a W, proud of them.
So special teams has been kind of struggling the last several weeks, but tonight had a block punt for a touchdown, had a block extra point. Solid this week on special teams. Got to be happy about that.
Yeah, our kick coverage was good. We missed 2 extra points, and then we had a procedure call. So those things in big games, just like last week, we got beat by 3 and we missed 2 extra points and jumped off sides on a 2-point conversion play. Those things have to get better for us to accomplish our goals. And, it's a point of emphasis in practice, and the kids just have to apply it during the game.
Short week coming up with Guyman.
Yeah, we've made that trip multiple times. We've got our itinerary done and our plans done. And we'll bring our starters in on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock, 1:59, and have a Monday practice on Sunday, so on and so forth through the week. And hopefully, and that's what I told them right after the game. We hopefully we got their attention that you have to come prepared mentally and physically for every team, especially traveling up into that environment.
Head coach, Coach Beebe.
You're ready for that, and you can kind of tell Coach Beebe happy to get the win, but really wasn't happy with the overall performance.
Yeah, and I think he said an average performance for this team, and I think we would agree with that. I mean, there was moments where they looked really, really good and played clean and fresh, and then other moments where it was just uninspired play. But like I said, not making excuses. We've got to remember too, these are high school kids.
And it happens on the college level, and it happens in the pro level too.
It happens everywhere, but it's it's just one of those things that hey, scoreboard says 34-13, the good guys, so we'll take it.
Absolutely. We are getting set for another post-game interview. If we can get that up there here real quick, as we get that situated. McGinnis has scored late in the game. It's 28-26. Bishop McGinnis looks like they're going to go for two to tie the ball game. I'm trying to send it into overtime. How much time's left in that ball game? 16 seconds left, so it could be an overtime. Carl Albert last week in a close one with Guthrie. They're in a close one against as expected as well. So, all right, let's get ready to go. Well, we're working on our camera. There we go. Let's go downstairs with Ronnie Phillips with last week's Player of the Week, presented by North Church, Jacob Varnell.
Yep, last week, our player game, Jacob Varnell. This week, you made a ton of tackles last week. Made a ton of tackles again today.
It was awesome. It's my first touchdown as a Blue Jay, so I loved it. I love getting to run the ball. I go out there on our Bulldog package, so it's a blast getting to run the ball, and I love getting a touchdown tonight.
So tell me about the transition from Edmond Memorial moving to Guthrie. How are you liking it?
Oh, I love Guthrie. It's the most accepting and loving town I've ever been in, and like I mentioned it in the yearbook, but Spade Poole, he immediately accepted me on this team, and we're linebackers now, so I love getting to play with them, and I love my team, and it's been amazing.
That's awesome, yeah. Again, all over the field every single week, and we're glad to have him in Guthrie, and it's been a pleasure to watch him all year long, and looking forward to playing with him for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Jacob Varnell, Blue Jays senior linebacker for the Blue Jays, and my classmate's nephew.
Yeah, 19 tackles last week against Carl Albert. Kid's a heck of a football player, and like we've talked about, if he wants to, he can play somewhere on Saturdays next year. I mean, he's a football player, so it'd be a lot of fun.
So tonight's Jackson Walters North Church Player of the Game. We got to listen to Jacob Varnell, last week's North Church Player of the Game, and we heard from Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe as the Blue Jays win it tonight by a final score 34-13. We can tell you McGinnis went for two to tie it up, and they made the 2-point conversion. So McGinnis and Carl Albert tied 28-28, and it looks like that game will be headed to overtime. We'll keep you updated as we continue on here on the Terra Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays win it 34-13 over Woodward. Guthrie 5-1 on the year. Meanwhile, Woodward drops to 2-4 on the season. Take a time out. This is the Terra Insure Group post-game show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m., where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Do you want to go from this to this? Are you tired of your pool looking like a swamp thing? Are you ready for the country club look right in your own backyard? If so, you have come to the right place. Russell Family Pools is one of the stop shop for all your pool needs. Openings, closing, weekly, monthly cleanings, pool equipment, maintenance. We do it all. We also offer power washing for all of your decks and concrete surroundings. Come be part of the family. Call Doug at any time, 405-323-3655.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Terra Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays victorious over Woodward tonight, 34-13, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Terra Insure Group, TIGOK.com, located 2403 South Division Street, right across the street from the Beacon Drive-In. And go on and get all those quotes. My insurance is going down a few bucks this year. How about that?
Huh.
Yeah.
Would you get that situation cleared off your record? I mean, what happened?
No, that's not me. I got a clean bill of record. You let the record
You left your family afoot in Texas because you broke the law a few years ago.
That was a public parking spot.
Well, why'd they tow it then?
Exactly. Good point.
Well, you had to write the ticket.
Blue Jays win it. Sure did. Had to get home. Had to. Blue Jays win it 34-13. This game started 0-0 after the first 12 minutes of action. After quarter number one, no points, but Guthrie got going in the second quarter as we take a look at some of the offensive highlights tonight. Isaiah Hammond's got everything going with a 1-yard touchdown run. And then here with the block punt, Shaputis blocked it, recovered it. Blue Jays on top 14-0, 8:45 to play in the second quarter. Isaiah Hammonds with a 21-yard touchdown reception for Hayden Calvary gave Guthrie a 20-0 lead with 8:31 to play in the second quarter. Guthrie got into the end zone one more time here on this is a third quarter run here by Isaiah Hammonds, a 50-yard touchdown run. Guthrie led 27-7. And then here's Isaiah Hammonds once again, who had a great night of running the football. And again, a 50-yard touchdown run. And then we'll see it here in a second. Woodward had one more score. And then Guthrie's Jacob Varnell was able to score on a 1-yard run. We'll have those highlights here in just a second as Guthrie wins at 34-13.
Jacob getting in the end zone.
Well, I think we'll get a couple looks here at Jacob diving into the end zone. Barry Sanders in his mind.
This is my shot right here.
There it is.
Great shot.
That'll make the highlights this week.
Great shot.
Guthrie wins at 34-13. Scoring summary once again brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors. Aaron, we're good on breaks, right? We're time for us to exit stage left just like that. As successful homecoming night here tonight.
Yeah, it was a successful day. It was a great assembly this morning. Great parade, great Hall of Fame induction ceremony, great halftime show, great pregame show, and the good guys win 34-13.
I got to I wrote these notes down real quick. Kelly Beebe, as the head coach, is now 4-1 against Woodward High School. Guthrie, since 2004, is now 22-9 in the month of October. How about that number?
That ain't too bad.
Blue Jays win it. Final score, final time tonight, 34-13. Big thank you to Cheyenne back in our Stillwater studio on 93.7 FM. Thank you, Cheyenne. We're going to get you back to the music here in just a few moments. Big thank you to our camera operators for our video audience tonight. Kel Evans, Lance Evans, and Mason Russell. Aaron Ryburn and Braden Russell on the graphics. A reminder, our next broadcast will be next week on Thursday night as Guthrie makes the 4-hour-plus drive to Guyman, Oklahoma to take on the Tigers. Our pregame show begins at 6:30, and our kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. Hope you can join us. Don't forget, every Wednesday night, Phil and I have the high school huddle here on 93.7 FM, also streaming live on Guthrie News page. We go from Class 6A all the way down to Class C, talk about all the news on and off the field. Wednesday nights from 6 until 7 o'clock. Final thoughts tonight, Phil?
Well, I think healthy was a good thing. Ronnie pointed out that was one of his keys. Let's get out healthy. I think we did that and had moments of real clean play. But I think the biggest thing is I want everybody to know Guthrie has the finest homecoming activities any place I've ever seen. And
pretty cool.
It was just a great crowd, great evening, great weather. It's all good.
Absolutely. Blue Jays win it here on Homecoming 2021. Final score 34-13 over the Woodward Boomers. For Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next week when the Blue Jays take on the Guyman Tigers. Until then, have a great weekend. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Guthrie Football 2021 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities through community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Exxon, we build better business owners. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. And F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Bank First, Hayes Tree Services, Russell Family Pools, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been listening to Guthrie Bluejay Football on the Guthrie Radio Network, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!